Check one, check two. I think we live, baby. I think it's game time. Let's go. Let's do it like this. Oh shit, what the fuck happened here? Let's do it. There we go.
Can I get a moment of your time?
Can I get a moment of your time? Smoke a little.
I think the tequila hit him already.
Lights the game of chess.
Yeah, lucky for me, the biggest fucking shot ever.
He wanted to get us fucked up, I think.
Well, my bad, big dog. I know you're used to drinking motherfucking juice boxes and shit. Motherfucker. Here we go. Game time, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, the devil's prayed to me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day.
Hey, 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 hey. Emotions out of focus, I'm crawling at my lowest. Feet hit the streets like a high-speed pursuit. I'm wild when I move, burning through your head, about to tighten up the noose. Bunch of clown faces blowing clouds of the roof. Woof, woof, hooters at the door, now they trying to run up in. I am not a guppy shark, stash everything. Dope in the pussy like a B of A deposit. Baby girl robotic, she gang bang robotic. Hang with the rules or you gotta pull your weight. Told the biggest tool, keep one in the chain. This is not a date, dance with the Mex, get your face in the cake.
Yeah, the devil's prayed to me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day.
Hey, 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 hey. Pennies for my thoughts, I still can't make a dollar. Anybody home, Mr. 38 revolver. Holla, Lord, I need change. Heard you heal the hurt, I heard you kill the pain. Homie down the street, you left them dead in the dirt. Now his mama growing grays. Clouds in the skies leave tears on the grave. No smile on the face, just another. Check one, check two. Is everybody in? Is everybody motherfucking in? Welcome to motherfucking Hood Stocks, baby. Let's go. We back. We back. We back. We took a little break, but we back. We back, baby. I mean, it feels good to feel good, baby. Yes, sir. We back like a crack motherfucking addict. We back in the Hood Stock Studios. I mean, it is really nice. I'm loving the scenery right here. We got fucking up Preston with the new SIK tattoo on his chest.
Let's see it.
This dude is banged the fuck out,
Let's
dog.
see it. Let's see it.
Bro, does your mom, oh my God, dog, does your mom approve of that tattoo?
Let's see it.
Yes? We got the homie Works. We got the homie K9, Eastside Cam. We got Casey from motherfucking Milk Carton Gang. I don't know. I mean, we got
MCG.
Yeah, we got some other homies up in here too, dog. I mean, and there's motherfuckers that are rolling in. I think the homie Mars is gonna be here pretty soon too. You know what I mean? The homie Mars.
My homegirl Grumpy.
Your homegirl Grumpy coming too?
Yeah, from the hood.
From the hood?
From
Okay,
the hood.
damn. We got West Side Rockwood in the house, baby. We're gonna get to that right now. Just hold up. Hold up. Yes, sir. Today we got a beautiful brown queen here to share her life journey. You know what I mean? And I've been trying to get more women, more females, more honeys, more hyenas, more whatever you call them. But let's call it in a respectful way, right? You know what I mean? To come and bless this fucking platform and to share their stories. But today, everybody give it up for Lil One from West Side Rockwood, baby. Let's go. You got the soundbite clap and you got the real clap. I mean, how you doing?
A little nervous.
You're a little nervous?
A little nervous.
It's okay.
Out
to
of my comfort zone, but we don't miss.
No, because if you down that, you might get like, oh
super
man.
loca.
Yeah, you don't want to get super loca.
No.
You know what I mean? Because
that.
we got, speaking of super loca, everybody give it up for the co-host, baby, Casey. Yeah, there we go. Sound clap, boom.
We're all faded off 3D energy drinks, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, shout out to 3D Energy Drink, man. 3D Energy Drink is just really hooking this shit up, dog. Casey, how are you doing today, my G?
I'm doing well. I'm fucking excited to be here, excited to be back. I fucking downed one of these fucking energy drinks. I'm fucking wired. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
And by go, I mean I have to go to a dinner, so I'll see you guys later.
Well, you got it's hey, well, you know, it's all good, bro. I planned this podcast like just off the cuff, off the hook. I didn't know you had tea time at 6 o'clock, dog.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I got tea time. I got to go eat some fucking eclairs and drink some tea and go talk some litigation or some fucking declarations of...
Hey, just remember one thing. Don't forget to pass the Grey Poupon. Am I old or does anyone remember that commercial?
Yeah, I mean...
Do you remember that commercial? Littles?
I remember when you came here and you said there's Grey Poupon in the fucking fridge, and I was like, yeah, what do you mean?
No.
And you're like, this fucking guy. And I can never live it down now. I'm the Grey Poupon guy.
Yeah, you are the Grey Poupon guy. I mean, you know what, Casey?
But that shit's mixed with IPA. That one's fucking gas.
What do you have in there, bro?
It's like a Sierra Nevada IPA fucking mustard.
Mustard.
Yeah, or
But
Grey
it is
Poupon.
mustard. I mean, how many people in here like mustard on their sandwiches? I like mustard on my
That's
sandwiches.
just the best.
But you know who doesn't like mustard on their sandwiches? My kids. My kids don't fuck around with mustard, dog. I gotta put mayonnaise on both sides of that shit in between the bologna, baby.
Is that the Caucasian in them?
Is that the Caucasian?
Does that come from your side?
Well, check it out, my boy. If you were from the hood, homie, you know what the fuck a bologna sandwich is, homie.
Yeah,
And
I
it
know
doesn't
that
have to
song
be-
by BG. The hook goes like this. I'm from the ghetto, homie. I was raised on bread and bologna.
Yeah, all right. What the fuck you saying, dog? You were schooled by rap music. I was schooled by the streets, stupid. There's levels to this shit, dog. You know what I mean? You know, this Oh, you talking about the big homie Nelly? That's Casey for you right there, dog. You know what I mean? Casey, Nelly taught me everything I know. Boots with the fur. You know what I mean? This motherfucker, dog. Fuck Casey, dog. He trying to Caucasian, homie. Don't ever get it twisted, homie. I'm half Jew and half Mexican, homie. We don't call it Caucasian. We call it a motherfucking Jew, homie. Russian Jew, dog. Don't you ever disrespect in my house, nigga. No, it's fine. Hey, sorry about that, dog. You know what I mean?
See, that's the black in you.
Oh, hey! We're back. Is this the Hunter's roast? Yeah. We got the Hunter's roast. Tell the joke again. Hold on, let me put it on you. Tell the joke again.
So if you guys didn't want to roast, I said, Lucky says he embraces both parts of his heritage. Both halves. His Jewish half and his Mexican half. But I really think that he embraces his black side or his black half, because all he does is rap, shoot, and steal. No, it's not. Hey, those for the roast. I guess that one didn't.
What do you think? Can he roll with you tonight?
No, I'm going to go to the wire. There's
Yeah, that's where I'm going
a bunch of
too.
Black people. You just made a black joke.
What do you mean? It was for the roast. You can do that.
Go over there and say that joke. See?
Go over there and say that joke. So if you took him with you to the wire tonight, where's the wire at?
It's in Southgate. It's gonna be my first time. But
Okay, so if you took him to the wire in Southgate and this dude busted the joke out and all of a sudden he happens to be getting the shit kicked out of him, what do you do for him?
I mean, we gotta take him. We can't just leave him. Who's gonna deliver the milk?
Oh shit!
I need the lechita for the kids.
Yeah, I know. That's the homie Leche. Every time he delivers, he's got leche all over his mouth. Or is
Someone said Casey loves mustard all over his buns.
Hell yeah, dog. You got some sweet buns, homie. You got some tight buns, homie. Them buns look fun. You ever look at a man's ass and say, you know what, that's a tight ass, bro? Or do you may not say it, but do you think it?
Yeah, sometimes you're kind of like, damn, I can't go out with the motherfucker that has a bigger ass than me.
Yeah.
Like, he's wearing gray sweats and he's just going boom, boom, boom. Come on.
Yeah.
We can't.
So I might be out of line.
Imagine you're doing the do, and he walks away and, his ass is just...
Memorizing?
Twerking while he's walking away. I can't.
Is it okay? Is it okay for a man? Is it okay for a man to say another man's ass was memorizing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Bro, your ass is memorizing. Jesus.
No.
That's violation.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's gay. Is it gay or a violation?
No, he might be curious.
And curious is gay. Borderline gay. Is it okay for dudes to fucking clown about gay shit? Gangsters?
But is it okay to have a gaydar? That's what always like. Doesn't
gaydar?
like if you could know like, oh, that fool's gay. Doesn't that like if you could?
You know how a fool's gay, dog? You want to find out how a dude's gay, dog? You take him to a strip club, but you make him wear sweats to the strip club.
No.
And if you don't get a boner, gay. That's the gaydar, baby.
No. But for real shit, last weekend I went out. I invited a homegirl. She invited, someone that was gay. I don't have a problem with that,
Yeah.
But when I say he was twerking, he was twerking.
Like a fucking female.
He was twerking.
There's no way of twerking. Like if you're a dude and you're twerking,
I have the video.
Like a female.
I have the video, and you're gonna be like, he was twerking.
No, I seen it on your shit. I seen it. I was like, whoa.
He was twerking, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go home. It's time to go home. I'm crossing the parking lot, and I just hear this dude, get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me. And old boy's taking off his shirt, and he's like, yeah, I'm gay. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Like, he's like, this fucking motherfucker, he keeps following me. Like, I'm like, maybe you're just like, you think that every single gay guy, is gonna want to like hit on you. He was like, nah, he's been following me. But this gay guy, he was gangster. He took off his shirt and he said, what's up? I'm gay, but let's run shit.
You know how you know when a dude's gay and when a dude takes his shirt off, and if he's gay, if he has nipple rings.
I think he did.
I can never get in a fight. Can you imagine dude takes his shirt off in the parking lot
but
on
what
you?
if a girl
He's got
had
nipple
nipple
rings.
rings?
That's badass. I love it.
Wait, but I had them and they were like very uncomfortable. You actually lose your sensation.
Matter of fact, I got one right here. You want to see?
You think
that? You imagine?
you lose
I
your
got some big old fucking chola hoops on my nipples.
No. We just did it because my homegirl was like, let's go do it. And I'm like, fuck it, let's go do it, So we went to do it, and then I had surgery, and they were like, well, take them out. I'm like, okay, we'll take them out.
What'd you get surgery for? You got breast implants?
No, it was for my foot.
What does your foot got to do with your nipples?
No, my surgery, you can't go under surgery if you have any type of like metal or anything.
Wow. And I mean that no disrespect or anything.
Yeah.
Because we're having a funny, cool conversation.
No. Yeah, you have to actually do an MRI, because they do an MRI of your foot before you go to surgery. So the MRI machine will,
because it
metal.
it radiates possibly something, metal, cancer,
Yeah.
radiation.
I was going to end up like Bride of Chucky, all crispy and shit if I didn't take them off.
Bride of Chucky. Damn, man. I got a Bride of Chucky pregnant, and I had my first son with a Bride of Chucky.
Oh.
I mean,
A grenade?
yeah, bro. I swear to God, dog. I got the ugliest female in my hood back in the day pregnant, dog. I was
You
high.
broke the Da Vinci Code.
No.
You were the one. You were the victim.
I was. And so.
Denle un aplauso. He took one for the team.
No, yeah, I did.
Damn.
Sometimes you gotta take one for the
That's
team.
fucked up, though.
You know what I mean? Hey, I did. I took it for the team. You know what I
But
mean?
how does the baby look?
No, I got a son that looks like a German Shepherd.
Full breed or?
Full breed. Gotta groom this motherfucker. You know what I mean? This motherfucker. Shout out to my son Jules.
Wow. He's probably like, Dad, you ain't shit.
No, he thinks that. He's trying to fight me already. No, he's trying to fight me. My son is like 20, 21. He trying to fight me. He trying to call me out. He goes, old man, you better stretch because I'm about to fuck you up. And I'm like, well, pull up, motherfucker. He telling me to stretch. My son be banging on me. That's the worst
over there
shit.
trying to do burpees, stuck.
My arm. Yeah, but anyways, hey, we are excited. We are all excited to be back here on Hood Stocks. We love you guys. We missed you guys. There's a little echo in the background. There you go. I just fixed that right there, baby.
We haven't even paid attention to the comments, right?
Well, you can't always pay attention to the comments, but hey, let's give a big shout out to my Goonies, the Goon Squad out there, baby. The Goon Squad has been posted up. Hey, check it out, Goonies. I got the new tee. We are the community, www.50racks.com. You guys, every time you guys order a t-shirt, a hat, a G-string, it goes to the platform, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I appreciate all the support. A lot of you guys order up a lot of that gear, and I'm very grateful for you guys. Absolutely, you know what I mean? But today we have a little one from Westside Rockwood, and some of you guys are saying, oh, you're having another female from Westside Rockwood. Well, honestly, we were just having so Westside Rockwood and my neighborhood are you know, we're very tight. You know what I mean? We're a part of the same you know, family, street family. You know what I mean? And me and Little One were having a conversation about a whole lot of other shit, you know, right? And I was like, Littles, I mean, why don't you come bless the platform, girl? You know what I mean? And tell your story. And she was like, nah, look, I don't know. I ain't with it. You know what I mean? I'm still whoop-de-whoop-whoop. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I don't know, you know? Because a lot of the real ones, they don't, you know what I mean? It's hard to get some of the real ones on here because not everybody, you know, wants to come and do this, you know what I mean? And I get it, you know what I mean? And she thought about it for a minute, and she peeped game, and she said, you know what, Hoodstocks is the shit. Well, she didn't tell me this shit, but I'm thinking she said this shit to herself, right? She said, Hoodstocks is the best podcast in the world. Why would I miss an opportunity like that? This is sometimes what I think is going on in my head. Now, she could have said the opposite. I don't know. You know what I mean? But anyway, she hollered back and she said, you know, look, fuck it. You know what I mean? Let's get this shit cracking. You know what I mean? I'll tell it the best I can tell it, my story. You know what I mean? And so once again, you know what I mean? We got a little one from Westside Rockwood. Another female from Westside Rockwood is going to bless us. Sweets right now is she's in the LA County Jail. She's fighting a case. I don't want to fucking elaborate on what she's fighting because, but anyways, the money that you guys donated, I dropped it to her, you know, and I'll keep you posted about Sweets. I'm going to be shooting her a letter this week, you know, and we'll see what it do. But anyways, we got a little one right here. How are you doing?
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah. It's a little buzz already.
I was a little long-winded on that, huh? I was like,
It's
like a
okay,
bobblehead.
Keep talking.
Yeah, and I was like this. I was like, is this Dodger Stadium? Look at that motherfucker's head. You know what I mean?
Keep going. No, I'm good. I actually found out about your podcast through Sweets when she was on. And then I was actually at an event. I don't know if I was at an event and they were like, shout out to, you know, Hoodstocks, you know, interviewing. And you had Be Real, and they did it on an event.
Oh, did they?
Can I say the event?
Yeah.
The Night of the Blaxican.
Oh, yeah.
It was back in
Those
November.
Are my boys.
So I was there in
they
November.
They gave a shout out to me?
Yeah, they were like, oh, you could see the interview, Be Real on Hoodstocks. I was there.
Damn.
So that's the second time I kind of heard about your podcast, you know? So I had heard about the one Sweets and then that. So
those are my boys right there.
Yeah.
I love them dudes. And I never knew they gave me a shout out on Night of the Blaxican. You know what I mean?
They did. It was the Night of the Blaxican back in November.
Those dudes.
Like, it was the last event they did. They're having one tonight, but I'm not going tonight, unfortunately. But
I need to get on that shit. I got them. I'm a phone call away from them dudes.
I think you should do a live podcast while you're at the Night of the Blaxican on their next event.
That would be dope. I'm gonna holler at them.
And anyone that's there, you stop and like, what's up? Because I seen crazy shit go down in that event.
Well,
crazy.
Yeah, well, you got fucking. You're bringing all walks, every corner of the hood.
It was people you see on Instagram, whatever. And the motherfucker that I thought wasn't gangster was gangster. I was very surprised. And the motherfucker that walks around here dressed like a cholo was not a cholo at all.
Was it an Edgar?
And,
was it an Edgar?
No.
So I'm thinking about getting an Edgar haircut.
It was not an Edgar. And it was kind of funny because he portrays a cholo everywhere. The media move, you know, his little thing. And
who is he?
I don't want to say his name because his little fans are gonna come after me. But
is he Instagram famous?
Yeah, he got punked. You know.
Damn.
He got punked, and I was just like, wow.
Even if
to be honest, I'm more of a fan of the person who punked him. So I was like, yes.
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 Because technically, in a scientific form, if you put these two individuals side by side, he was the underdog. And so when it comes to street people, for some reason, we always root for the underdogs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if that's not my homie from my hood, I'm gonna go for this little skinny motherfucker right here. You know what I mean? They got his, yeah, you know what I mean? You know, they look like he gonna get his ass kicked. And then when he pulls the motherfucking that shit, it's like,
That, I was like, I knew I was right. Even when I'm wrong, I was like, I knew I was right.
Yeah, what is that movie? Even when I'm wrong, I'm right.
Scarface.
Scarface, yeah. Shout out to Scarface. Shout out to Scarface. What Scarface are we talking about? We talking about the rapper Scarface? We talking about the movie. We talking about the movie.
Tony Montana.
Tony Montana, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, but yeah, they did. They did a shout out for you.
That's dope. I didn't even know that. Shout out to my boys from Night of the Black Skin, man. Them dudes are fucking. Shout out to Memo. Shout out to fucking Urban Kings, dog. You know what I mean? My boy Jimmy, dog. Jimmy's fucking amazing. He's one of the biggest hustlers in the motherfucking world, dog. And you can't ever knock that dude's hustle, dog. He's amazing. Those dudes. They're always a phone call away, dog. And one thing about Hoodstocks, dog, is Hoodstocks is made it capable of these dudes being a phone call away, dog. They love what we do right here, you know what I mean? And I love what they do, you know what I mean? And so that's why when we talk about we are the community, www.50racks.com, here I go plugging my shit again. I'm trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, baby, you know what I mean? Let's go. But you know, it's funny is having you on this podcast, and we were talking about it before, you know what I mean? We had one dude, check it out, my G's. A lot of you guys, some of you guys are on the comments, and some of you motherfuckers are just talking shit, and that's cool. I'll talk shit back, you know what I mean? But the part about me talking shit back sometimes, and I try to refrain from it sometimes, is because I don't know your face. You know my face. So when I ain't hard to find. I'm on the streets, and especially with shit opening up, you gonna catch your boy at events and so on and so forth, you know what I mean? You know my face, I don't know your face. So sometimes I just try to be easy on the shit talking, but sometimes, you know what I mean, you catch me on a bad day, you know what I mean, and I'm gonna fucking go in with you on some fucking net banging, like, yo, you want a net bang? Oh, anyways, but we had one individual that was saying, hey, Luck, what the fuck? Yeah, you're right, you're having anybody on here. I looked at this female's fucking profile. She doesn't have no, she looks like a regular LA, or what did he say, an LA hyena or something like that,
LA
right?
Hyena. I was like, I'll take that as a compliment, thank you. I wanna look normal, I wanna blend.
You know, maybe, and I told this dude, I said, what, bro? Why? Because she ain't flashing guns and drugs and shit? Do you think that she ain't taking pictures of that shit, so she ain't about that life? You know what I mean? She watered down. She ain't nothing. Like, I mean, because the pictures aren't, you know what I mean, showing you what you want to see, like the movie screen or something like that. I mean, there's a difference between a movie screen and the street scene, you know what I mean? The movie scene will show you all that shit, you know what I mean? And they can't get arrested for that shit because it's a movie, but on the Instagram and all that shit. I mean, I hear about people posting like an AK-47 or some shit like that, and like within a seconds they're getting hit by fucking ATF. They're getting hit by the feds. You know what I mean? Like, you really gotta watch out with that shit. You know, and if you about that life, why would you post that shit? You know?
Exactly. Even having a conversation on your phone, you know, and what we were talking about. Take it back a couple years. You know, wasn't doing anything, but just because you got that jacket, if you get hit, they find one message because someone's hitting you up about something because they know your past. They're gonna take that and create it into something.
Yeah, and next thing you know, you're getting hit with that RICO Act. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, you fucking doing you're doing mad Fed time. You know what I mean? Just over one fucking message. You know what I mean? And you really, for the real G's know this shit. Sometimes they slip up on that shit because they're under the influence of fucking methamphetamine and all kinds of other different drugs and shit. They get a case of the fuck it's. You know what I mean? And they're like, fuck it, dog. You know what I mean? Bye, bye, bye. I don't give a fuck. They already watching me. So what? You know what I mean? But the ones that got your head screwed on a little bit better, a little bit tight, you know what I mean? You got to navigate through this ocean of shit, you know what I mean? And one thing you don't do is you don't want to put that shit on in a message. You don't want a phone call. You don't know if it's being recorded. You don't know who you're talking to. You really got to watch your step, you know?
It could be a simple text, and you know, perfect example. It was a text like, "Hey, Littles, where can I get this?" Like, the message just came at the wrong time. You know? Yeah. Like, little do you know, like, I was being raided at that moment.
And you were really being raided.
I was really being raided at that moment. Well, you know, they were looking for somebody else that, you know, is part of my past. But because I got that jacket on me from being a juvenile, it just comes back. Like, you ain't shit. You know, once they have you there, you ain't shit. They can make up whatever they want, you know, and at the end of the day, what are you going to say? There's nothing to say, but like, well, take me in, or what are we doing next? What's going on? You know? And that's a very hard spot to be in once you're a mother, because they bringing up shit from when you were back in the day and creating into something new.
So you did get hit by the feds?
I did get hit by the feds back in 2015.
Which was not very long ago.
Yeah, 2015. That's when they had, that whole thing going on.
Yeah.
There was a couple people missing on it, which I have connections to because, of course, like, we're always going to have a forever bond due to children. So it puts you in a hard spot when you really are not involved in what he had going on at all.
Yeah.
If he did, if he not, etc. But at the end of the day, they're always going to hit your family. If they're looking for you, who are they going to go? To your baby's mom. They're always going to watch her. Perfect example. You catch a case, let's say whatever. They're always going to know you're going to try to see your kids one way or another. And that's what I think their strategy was. Like, they were very like, you must know. I don't know anything. Didn't know anything.
And so you get hit by these feds and shit, and like you said, the perfect target they go for is, say, the female that has the kids.
Yeah.
And one thing that these agencies, I was going to say organizations, I'll say agencies, these agencies like to use is they like to use the tactic of, if you don't give us this information, we are going to take your kids. What's the worst thing you can do to a mother? What's the worst thing you can do to a mother? You can threaten her and say, you know what, check it out. We're going to take your motherfucking kids, your babies, your seeds, the ones that you birthed. You know what I mean? If you had a C-section and you had a regular birth, I mean, the bond, the experience, I can never speak on. But when I was in the hospital with my girl and she had our babies, I said, whoa. I said, girl, you are a soldier. What women have to do to create, to bring human life into this world is something that a man can never fucking relate to. The pain they go through, that what is it, that epidermic shot that they give to your fucking spine to try to help the fucking pain? Epidural, I'm sorry. Right? Dude, like, I saw my girl go through that shit, and after that, I just had a new profound respect for her. I already respect her, I already loved her, you know what I mean? But when that shit happened to her, the birth, me being in that hospital for finally once in my life for the kids that I was in a hospital for, because I was always in prison on the streets, I was like, wow, this shit is, these are the true soldiers in this world, are the women.
Can you do the applause? Because if you realize that, then it takes a man to, really appreciate that.
I do, and that's why I just voiced it right now, because I was just like, wow, you know what I mean? What women go through to have, 8 months of having a belly, bigger than the fucking beer belly. I'm just saying, like, just the whole creation of life is just fucking amazing, and the sacrifice that they take for 8 months or however long it takes you to birth your baby, and then when the time comes to birth, wow, it's just fucking, it's incredible, and only a woman can do that, can take care of that, can hold that responsibility. Can you imagine if men had to have babies? You know what I mean? Men would, there would be no,
You guys cry over everything. You guys get sick and like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm the biggest baby when I'm sick. I need pozole, I need some motherfucking Theraflu, I need my feet rubbed, I need the Vicks on my chest, you know what I mean? I need all that shit. I'm a baby when I'm sick, straight up, you know what I mean? But yeah, I get it, you know what I mean? And so these dudes use that tactic, and they use the tactic on you. They said, if you don't give us this information, we are gonna take your kids. And a lot of females, I hate to say it, but a lot of females are gonna give up that information, because they don't want their kids taken and they don't wanna be taken. Oh, that's you, okay. But, so you were one of the strong ones put in that predicament. And who's calling you right now? Is it God? Is Jesus calling you?
No, it's not God.
If you got a phone call from God, what would he be telling you?
Hello.
I should have never given you that little phone stand right there.
Yeah, you should have.
I done fucked up. I said, check it out. You can put your phone right here. You know what I mean? Are you good? Is it?
Yeah, I'm good.
Is it like a nervous thing that you're fucking with your phone?
No.
No?
No. It's just weird that this person's calling me right now. That's all.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
And then it's like a video call, so it's like.
They're like, we're watching you on Hood Stocks.
Yeah, you like.
Watch your step, girl. You want to die tonight?
Nah, not like that. Nah.
Did I just do the Machiavelli?
Yeah.
Come with me. Hail Mary.
I should have answered.
Run
That's
quick,
on blast.
C's.
Hey, what's up?
You're live on Hood Stocks. Whoa, huh?
Say hi to the world.
What you gotta say? So little one, we are having an amazing time coming to this podcast because obviously we're turned the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Dude, those shots.
Shots.
What happened to
I've been who? God?
No,
Casey? He I'm telling you,
to his tea party?
he's at his tea party.
Oh, you guys are serious.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. You want ice on that?
Yeah, please.
Homie K9 trying to hook you up.
Thank you.
Shout out to my boy K9, Eastside Camp, baby. I mean, shout out to my boy Preston, SIK, baby. Shout out to my boy Works, SIK, baby. I mean, shout out to all my boys that are on this motherfucking platform right here. I love you guys. You guys ready? You guys ready? You guys ready for a story? Huh? That's what we do right here, baby. Shit, Little's got like 500 people following her, you know what I mean? But in my eyes, she got 500,000 people following her. You know what I mean? Why? Because the street stories are the best stories. You know what I mean? Oh, you got Instagram fame? Shit, homie. The currency don't ever match up to the street fame, baby.
Wow,
You
we're
know what I
real
mean?
street legends.
Yeah, real shit. You know what I mean? And so, little one, can we get into your story? Yeah? And so when you tell your story, I want you to kind of like, you see how I'm talking to this mic? Mm-hmm. I want you to make love to this mic, girl. I want you to talk and do it, and I want you to channel your inner 1-800 phone call voice.
Hello.
There you go, girl. There you go. Say it. Go ahead.
What am I gonna say?
Say, yeah, you've reached 1-800, little one.
You reached with 1-800 Hoodstock talking to help you.
Oh, there you go, girl. You got the voice for it, man. You got the voice for it. I mean, was the party line around back in your day?
It was. You used to click on one if you wanted to talk to guys. Number 2, you wanted a gangbang. Number 3, if it was just girls going at it about boys and guys and who did what and, you know, people putting themselves on blast.
On blast, huh? That's that. I mean, I wonder if I don't think back then I don't think the feds were on the party line. Or am I?
Nah, they weren't. And you know what? Thank God we didn't have phones back then, or Instagram, or any of the things we do now, because it kind of would have been. I mean, if it's crazy now, I think like, I don't know, it maybe now because I won't post crazy things the way I see things online, but maybe if it was normal back then, we would have done it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But the game catches up to the game. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And
Everything catches up to you at the end of the day. You know, if you're a mom, and I learned my experience from that, you know, the whole Fed thing, you know, it's going to catch up to you.
I most definitely watch my step, you know what I mean? Because I always feel like I put myself on this this pedestal of putting myself on blast, right? I mean, like I put myself on blast with with this platform, you know what I mean? So being the fact that I always feel like I'm under a microscope, you know, because of this podcast. So since I feel like I'm under the microscope of this podcast, I really try to be sincere and righteous about what I do, but at the same time, for me having this podcast, I have to move correctly. I have to practice what I preach. Now, Littles, what I do right here is I practice homies to grow, flourish, be the best human beings you can be in this life. I don't promote violence, but I understand violence is the balance of the world. Sometimes a motherfucker needs to get his ass kicked. Now, do I want him to get killed? No, it's a lot of times I don't want him to get killed, but some motherfuckers sometimes need to get their ass whooped. You know, right?
Like hold my own .95?
That was the Instagram banging on you, huh? And you remember that, like, you just like, fool, you just like, you fucking with the wrong one. And then, what did he do? Did he delete his Instagram?
I think he deleted his Instagram. I wanted him to go to that. I mean, just, you know, take a...
Sometimes dudes
No, maybe he just needed to go sightseeing, you know, or... No.
We got a phone call, right? Let's do a phone call real quick. Because we do live phone calls right
calling?
here. You're on Hood Stocks, talk to us. Oh, they hung up, okay.
Okay.
So can we get into your story?
Sure.
You know what I mean? So when we talked, you didn't want to be on the podcast. You were trying to get the homie Mars on the podcast. That's my boy Mars from Rockwood. You know what I mean? Fucking a legend in the game. You know what I mean? Los Chaotics. You know what I mean? Like the dude, Legion of Slugs. I mean, this dude, he's an amazing dude, and we'll have him. He's going to be pushing through, so we'll put him on the mic in a little while. You know what I mean? When he gets here. But I was like, Littles, let's have you on, girl. You know what I mean? Because I always want to reach out and have more females on, you know what I mean? And you were like, I don't know. And then you got at me and you said, fuck it, look, let's do it. You know what I mean? And here we are. And you have an amazing story. You were raised by a street vendor. And street vendors, this weekend, I believe tomorrow, there's an event for street vendors. You know? So your mother was a street vendor. She sold flowers?
She sold, well, a little bit of everything. At the end, she sold flowers, but I remember from a young age, her selling cassettes. Remember old school cassettes?
Oh, she sold the cassettes.
Wait, she had cassettes, but they were bootleg. Remember them bootleg cassettes? When then people are posted up in the hood when they're selling them?
Yeah.
I remember having her, like, we lived in this house. It was like the only house in that block in the hood. And she had like this garage full of them. And I remember her selling those. And at the time, do you know Cepillín?
No.
Cepillín was like a little clown that sings kids music.
Okay.
And I'll go crazy opening because I'm little, I don't know how to read. I was opening all the cassettes up to trying to find Cepillín. She beat the fuck out of me.
You know who that is, K9?
So I remember her selling cassettes at a young age because she was like, you just opened up everything. So I remember her selling cassettes. I remember her selling raspados. And at the end, she ended up doing the flower thing. With the flower thing, it was like she had workers. So this people that can't get jobs because they don't have papers. They're undocumented.
Hold on real quick. My boy Smiley's blowing me up. Hold on, let me see real quick. I'm sorry, but Smiley, what up, doggy?
What's up, homie? Hey, I was just calling this Smiley from Highland Park. I was just calling to say, like, you know, we've always had love for Rockwood, always, homie. You know what I mean? And I'm glad you have her on your podcast. But all I want to say is fuck noodles, and you keep your good shit up. Keep your good shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep your good shit up. We love you guys. All right.
Hey, Smiley,
Later.
this toast is for you.
All right.
Oh boy, Smiley, he gang banging on this shit, dog. I mean, go ahead. I'm sorry about that.
That's good.
It's my boys. I mean, they be calling through fucking with the shit.
That's good.
My boy Smiley, a G from the hood. You know what I mean, you know shit. Anyways, yeah, go ahead.
So, you know, people that she ended up learning. It's like a hustle, honestly. Like, you know, there's people that sell drugs, sell anything in the street, but you would never think like flowers are a hustle. Flowers were a hustle. And we're talking about 20 years ago when I was like 12, 10. You know, we're talking 20 something plus years. It was a thing. Like, people were really like, she had like 10. She went from 5 workers, 10 workers, 15 workers, 20 workers. When I was 11 years old, she had people lined up and she's like, you need to collect the money, or whatever. So it's like, you need to be on your shit. You need to know what the fuck you're doing. And then from there, it kind of is like, well, I can sell flowers in the hood. What am I going to sell? Because I want money too.
Yeah.
You know, and this is me being 14, 15. By that time, I'm like, I wanted a new pair of shoes every week. You know?
What were the shoes back then? The shoes that you wanted?
I still wanted Air. At the time, Air Maxes, you know, my thing was Tim's.
Tim's,
To
yeah?
kick a bitch. Kick a bitch. Straight in the fucking face. Yeah, it's a funny story. My mom one time was bringing me from the hospital because I was sick. And my mom started getting down, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm sick. Like, I have no, like, energy, no, what happened? I was like, I have no energy. Like, oh my God. So let me kick that bitch in the face. Worked.
Yeah.
And ever since, I was like, I'm only wearing Timbs.
Yeah.
For a while, I was only wearing Timbs. Remember them puffy Rockaware jackets?
Yeah.
Them things were like $150, $200. You know, my mom, if you gotta think about it, you gotta sell so many fucking flowers to pay your rent, feed your kids, pay the light bill, pay the cable, clothe them, you know? And it's like, I give it to her. She did it off selling flowers. So I was like, after that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna sell something in the hood that, what's gonna be popular in the hood when I'm 15, 14.
Crack cocaine, maybe? Methamphetamine?
You know, I was like, I can't sell flowers to the homies. Oh, wait, kind of. Take it back, but they might want to take it to their ladies. They might want to take flower bouquet to their ladies, so yeah, I could. But what I'm trying to say is, like, when you're there, kicking it day and night, you might as well put in some work. By work, I mean, like, get your money, do what you gotta do. And at the end of the day, you know, we party, we bullshit. You know, you're 14, 15, 16. You wanna be dressed nice, looking good, drinking good. I did what I wanted to do, did what I needed to do to survive. Because unlike some people, they weren't like allowed to be outdoors. I didn't have my mom there because she was out in the street hustling, selling flowers to provide a roof over our heads. So while everyone was having Thanksgiving dinner or whatever, me as a kid, I didn't have my mom because she was selling flowers.
And she was able to make a living off selling these flowers.
Exactly. Pay our rent, you know, feed us, clothe us. If you really think about it, like, you really gotta make a certain amount of money per day to be keeping up with the rent. And in our area, it's fucked up. It's ugly, but it's expensive. Why? Because it's close to downtown.
Sorry about that. We're in East LA right now.
It's
you know?
okay. They're going off on the fireworks.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say, like, it's different when you got a job and you already know how much money you're gonna come home with. You know, in your head, the only way that's gonna be fucked up is if you get fired or you don't show up to work, if you got a regular job. But if you're selling flowers, you don't know how much you're gonna come home with. So then that's when her hustle came in. Her hustle came in and she had people. You know, people that couldn't get jobs, they were like, fuck, like, I'm struggling to pay my rent or whatever. Or people that were her friends, like, they all became like this little group of street vendors selling flowers on the block. Not on the block, they'll actually go out. They'll travel, like, from downtown LA, they'll go to Pomona, Ontario, Fontana. They'll go out because they know out there it's like, you know, people are gonna buy them. So they'll travel. And my mom had the van and take everyone. She invested the money with the flowers and get a certain amount, you know, of the money. So it's like being a street vendor, like, you really have to have your hustle. You really have to, like, be on it. That car passes you by, they didn't make their sale. So I didn't really understand that until now that I'm a little bit, you know, older, and I can understand, like, that's hard. And now it's like street vending and these people that are like attacking them and all these crazy, you know, crazy things going on. It's like, that could have been my mom being attacked by a senseless person that has no fucking common sense. You know, my mom is not fucking sitting at home fucking neglecting us because she's smoking dope or fucking being a whore. She's neglecting us because she's hustling to pay for our fucking rent and our food.
And that's a cold reality of some people's lives, you know what I mean? You know? I mean, sometimes Are you second generation?
I'm first.
You're first generation. You're first generation Mexican American. Okay. So I'm third generation, you know, and they always say third generation now. It gets a whole lot watered down with the culture and everything, and which is true. You know what I mean? I mean, it's true for me. You know what I mean? On my side, because a lot of, like my mom, my grandma, and they all speak Spanish. You know what I mean? And then we get further down, and you know, some of us don't speak Spanish, and my cousins, and whatnot. You know what I mean? But and that's just because they wanted to speak Spanish amongst themselves as we were kids. I remember, and when they would speak Spanish, I mean, we didn't know, you know what I mean, who was in trouble. Someone was in trouble. Someone's getting. But anyways, it's different in the generation that you're involved in. But anyways, to have a mom and a lot of people that are first generation, second generation, they can understand what the fuck you're talking about, you know. But you know what I mean? Sometimes I think about like, well, why don't they just work a fucking a job? But some of them can't work a job because they don't have the papers, right? You know, they don't have the papers. So if you don't have the papers, you don't have the social security number to give them, you know, then you got to do what you got to do to take care of your fucking family, to ultimately push forward and live that American dream, you know. And your mom did it the way that a lot of people do it right now, you know. She was a street vendor, you know. And just growing up and seeing, I mean, how was your pops? Where was your pops at?
I don't know my dad.
You don't know your dad? Ever met your dad? That's got to be tough. That's got to be tough for a female, a little girl, a woman, to never know her dad. Like my mom didn't know her father, you know, and it shows on the way she was raised. You know what I mean? Because my mom was raised with a kind of like hatred for men almost, which some women do, especially in the raza culture, the Latino.
That resentment.
There's a resentment. Like I never had a father. Like no good, no whoop de whoop whoop. And then some of these Latinas, they end up with white men. You know what I mean? You know, because they hold resentment. I mean that's what happened with my mom. You know what I mean? And it's been tough on you, right? Not being raised with a father, because you know what I mean. I would think about my girls that I have right now that they didn't have a father. Like, you know what I mean, you're taking a huge element out of their life. Like all women, especially girls, man, they need their daddy. You know what I mean? They need their daddy. You know what I mean? So who was your father figure growing up then? Like, what did you have people that were close to you? Uncles?
My mother.
Your mom. She played both sides. She's still around?
Yeah. She lives out of state. I don't know, like, she's kind of want to say retired, but she's one of them ladies that like stays pilas, because like she says, like, yo soy del barrio, like, yo no puedo estar calmada. And her, you know, she's only speaks Spanish, so she's like, I can't stay still, like, I gotta do something. She lives in Kansas, and she owns her house, paid off.
Wow.
Paid off. She has property where she could build another house, but she uses it as a playground for my brother's kids to go and play. Like, she has this whole setup for them, you know?
Did she marry a white man?
No.
No? She's still single?
No, she's married, but not a white man. I mean, he thinks sometimes like a white man, but maybe that helped her. Because she didn't want to leave the hood. She didn't want to leave LA. She didn't want to, even to this day, she says, like, so boring over here. There's nothing to do.
Yeah, because your mom is a product of the streets, you know what I mean? And just to be involved in that whole movement of
She would say, if someone's in LA and they're broke, it's because they have no hustle. There's a lot of ways to make money in LA. You can't be broke in LA. That's her thing.
Shout out to all the immigrants that are on the streets right now, making their dream, hustling, not panhandling, right? Not panhandling, you know what I mean? Like, these motherfuckers, man.
I talked shit to a gypsy the other day.
To who?
A gypsy.
Speak on it.
She had her babies on, I was exiting the 60 freeway by the cemetery. What's that exit? I can't remember the exit right now, but.
East LA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had her babies, literally sitting down on the side of the freeway. And she said, like, they had no money, no food or whatever. And you know what? I have that, like, where, like, I see people and I'll buy flowers because I remember, like, my mom. There was a person selling flowers and there was her. When I pull up, I had a 20. She runs to me. She thinks I'm giving her the 20. And I'm like, no, get your fucking kids off the fucking freeway. Get your kids off the fucking freeway. Literally on the exit of the fucking freeway. And you got, old boy selling his flowers. I bought a ramo for $10 and his $10 tip. She really ran for those $20. And old boy really stood there standing like, he really thought because todo mundo le da dinero a ella porque tiene a los niños. Yeah. That's what he said. Everybody gives her the money because she has the kids right there. These kids were like 12, 13 on their little game.
Their iPads and shit.
They're on a little game thing, and I was just like, nah. And I called her out, and I told her, get the kids off the freeway. And like, I was just like, dude, you got old boy right here hustling. You're getting, if you really sit there and you're like, who am I going to give the money to? And it's being a normal person, like we work. We're not, going to just give our money out like for free. So you're like, do I give it to the person that has the kids or do I give it to some flowers? If you don't know their game, you're going to give it to the person with the kids.
And it's game too.
It's game.
Yeah.
It's game.
Let's get you like this because I want you to see the camera too because they're just seeing your side profile.
Hi guys.
And I see that a lot, dude. I see a lot of like women that are just like there with the kids. Like there's a couple Targets that I've been through, and they're just out there with their kids. You know what I mean? And it's just like, whoa. You know what I mean?
But have you seen them shopping?
No. Yeah.
I've seen them shopping.
I've seen them get picked up in Mercedes Benzes.
I've seen them shopping. I work over there by Beverly Hills side. They shop. And I mean, I'm not saying like they're in Rodeo Drive and everything, but they're at the Target, they're at the Marshalls, and their carts are full.
Yeah. So it's not going towards rent. It's not going towards food. It's going towards materialistic fucking things.
Yeah,
and
come on, they get picked up in good cars and everything, but unless the motherfucker has good credit and they got their car payment on a low. But at the end of the day, if you're asking for money on the side of the road with your kids and you're picking somebody up in a Mercedes Benz, like how does that make sense?
It's a fucking hustle. It's a racket they're doing.
It's like me pulling up on you in a Range Rover and I'm saying like, pobrecita mi.
Yeah.
Pobrecita mi. In a Range Rover.
Yeah.
Like you work for what you got and they're hustling. They're hustling, but they're hustling us because we feel bad for the kids.
I don't ever give money to the females.
Well,
when I see them with the kids.
I stopped. At first, it's because I'm a mom and I would be like, fuck, But then I literally seen it happening in front of me and I was like, bro, like I seen the same person shopping. And now she's on the side of the fucking freeway. That's what ticked me off.
And I think a lot of people are up on game on that. I mean, with these females that are doing that shit on the side of the road with kids, little kids. Even worse when you're on the side of the fucking freeway where it's kind of dangerous. You know what I mean? You got your kids right there. You know what I mean? Tripping. And it's in a fucking bad example for the kids. Thinking that this is the way. You know what I mean? You're creating dishonest kids. And you're turning them into fucking possible criminals. You know what I mean? Possible just people that are. But there's a lot of bad people in the world. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that just like, they're not fair. They're unjust. You know what I mean? I'm gonna speak on something right now. Like there's a homie, Iron Jacket, he's a native dude. He's an indigenous dude. A lot of people say, oh, he's got a white man's name because, but then again, you know what I mean? A lot of indigenous people have white man's names because they were enslaved. They were fucking, they were pillaged. They were fucking, their fucking bloodline was fucking raped by the fucking white man, you know? And that's how they have white man's names. It's not their name, it's their slave fucking name, you know what I mean? You know, and you know, we gotta, at the end of the day, we gotta be fair. You know what I mean? We gotta hear both sides of the story before we jump to fucking conclusions. I spoke a little bit that on my Instagram, you know? I don't know the full story, you know what I mean? But until we hear the full story and we hear both sides, you know what I mean? Then we can judge. If you wanna judge, then we judge. You know what I mean? You know, but a ton of people can pull up paperwork and this and that and whoop-de-whoop-whoop, but let the man speak for himself, you know what I mean? I really try to be fair. I don't jump on bandwagons, you know, because there's a lot of bandwagons all over this fucking city and shit, you know what I mean? And I've always been the one, and I can be wrong at the end of the day, but if I wasn't wrong at the end of the day, then I was wrong, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I was trying to be fair, you know what I mean? We need to be fair to each other before we try to crucify each other, you know what I mean? You know, and but at the end of the day, when you got the females with the kids and shit, I think a lot of them are just fucking, they're fraudulent, you know what I mean? They're possibly fraudulent, you know? And it's up to us, you know, to decipher it, and it's up to us to recognize what we feel in our heart is what it is, you know? And then we put one foot in front of the other, but just don't jump in a bandwagon because you hear everyone else fucking jumping in this fucking wagon. You're like, fuck it, I'm just like, go with the flow. Like, nah, fuck that, dog. You know what I mean? Fucking, you know, do your own homework. Go with your heart, dog. You know what I mean? You know? Be just, be fair, you know what I mean? Because we all want to be treated fair, you know what I mean? And especially like with Iron Jacket, he's in a fucking, the weakest moment. What happened to him, you know what I mean? And let the boy heal and let the boy speak for himself. Don't kick a man while he's fucking down. That's the weakest shit you can fucking do and shit, you know what I mean? You know, let the man fucking heal up, raise up, speak his motherfucking piece, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers love to kick a motherfucker where they're down, and I've seen it a million times in the game, the gangbang culture. You know what I mean? When someone's down and shit, you know what I mean? Everybody wants to fucking, they show up with shovels of dirt, you know what I mean? Like, fuck that, dog. That shit ain't right, dog. You know what I mean? That shit's not right, and I'm gonna leave it right there, you know what I mean? But that's how I feel about that shit, you know? You know, what if this was you? Treat it, look at it like if it was possibly you know what I mean? And then you move, you know what I mean? But so raised up with your mom as a street vendor, you said you used to count the money. You said your mom graduated to, instead of her selling the shit, she had a crew of other people selling stuff for her, and so you were a little girl counting money on the sidewalk, and this is how you learned how to hustle. And then you said when the day came, you said, I can't sell flowers to the homies, I can't sell flour to the streets, my side of the streets where I'm from now. What is in demand? Okay, crack cocaine is in demand. You know what I mean? Okay, well, let's sell this crack cocaine. Because if I don't sell it, someone else is gonna sell it. Fuck it, let me get a piece of this fucking pie. I mean, if this is what you are in lifestyle, then you know this is the occupations that we have. You can fucking steal TVs and VCRs and sell them. You can sell crack cocaine. You can, I mean, there's different things in different levels of life and shit, you know what I mean? So you started selling what you thought would sell, and were you prosperous with it?
I mean, I was prosperous in a way where I had brand new shoes. You know, I wasn't like big, I'm a little teenager, but I'm making my money where I got new shoes, I got clothes. You know, the way I'm looking represents me, you know? So I want to have brand new shoes every other day. I want to look fly. I want my hair dyed. I want my nails done. You know, I want to be the shit. So
I mean, you feel good, you look good.
Yeah, I want to be the shit when I go to school, or go technically continuation because they kicked me out.
You know what's crazy is some people clown about people from the neighborhoods, the hoods. They're like, oh, that fool's at the bus stop with the brand new Jordans. Like, yeah, he's at the bus stop because he can't afford a car, but he can afford the Jordans. The Jordans makes him feel good about being on that bus. He's like, you know what? I'm on this bus, but I look fly as fuck on this motherfucking bus.
Yeah, but at
you know
the
what I mean?
time I was 14, 15, you know, so I can't even drive. I actually asked my mom for a car versus a quinceañera. We had a big quinceañera and I wanted a car.
Yeah.
She said, nope, because I crashed one of the homies' car. I really thought I could drive. I knocked down a wall in the hood.
It happens.
You know, it happens. But, you know, I did what I needed to do and I got caught up. You know, crash unit already knew me. They pulled up on me outside my house. They pulled up on me and the minute I seen them, my eyes went wide open and I ran.
As you should.
I ran. I didn't even ask for them to say, hey, Myra, what's up? I ran because I knew what I had on me.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was 15 years old and I ran. I remember them gaffling a couple homies in the front, and I had one of the officers, like, their knee on my back. But before they did all that, do you remember, like, moms have, like, those little porcelain little things, decorations in their house, like an elephant or, like, you know, anything? I was throwing it. I was like, I already know what I got on me. You guys are going to bust me, but I'm gonna throw something at you guys.
Yeah.
So I remember them saying like, hey, just leave them alone. Like we need you guys in here. Like she's not, like she's resisting. So I was throwing everything. And I remember, you know, they booked me for where they needed to take me. And at the time they were like, well, we need your information technically to book you. We know you're a juvenile, but what's your name? And I was like, we'll find out. Cause I got all time. I got all day. I got all the time in the world.
Yeah.
Find out. So they played back and forth. They took me to, what is that? Like the glass house to like do the fingerprinting off in Temple.
Yeah.
Being a juvenile.
The old glass
Yeah,
house.
so like my fingerprints were not gonna come back because I'm a juvenile. It's technically my first case at 15. And I remember being there for hours. They were like, you wanna mess with us? Like, we're just gonna fuck with you. And I was there. I remember I got busted like around 8 o'clock at night. I didn't get to like East Lake 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning. Because of the whole back and forth thing. Yeah. They still couldn't like technically find out who I was, how old I was or anything. So they had to take me back to the old Rampart on actual Temple and like I think Rampart or Benson Way or whatever before it was on 6th Street. So they took me there, they had me there forever and they were just like, well, she wants to like, they were just joking pretty much at that point. They were just like, oh, well, we're gonna have a long night. Okay. They handcuffed me and put me in the kiddie room. They put me in the kids' room. So they put me in the kiddie room and I was just like, fuck this shit. Like, should I just tell them how old I am and just get this shit over with?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I think by 8 o'clock in the morning, they were like, oh, we already contacted your mom. We went over there and we already know how old you are, whatever. We went to East Lake. Take me to East Lake. They released me, but they released me on house arrest. And it was weird. It was weird how they released me because they were like, okay, house arrest. And I was like, what? I was expecting like time. I was already like mentally preparing myself like, I'm gonna do time for how much they got me with or whatever. And the whole time they were watching while I was released. Because they were like, she's a juvenile. We want to find out who she's working with or who she's working for or whatever. They tried and I caught them. I remember coming outside, doing my thing, and I said, fool, don't turn around because I see them. They were on the rooftop of the next building, watching. I went around the building. By the time I came out, they were there. I said, fool, I told you I wasn't paranoid. Like, I see them. I seen them.
Shout out to the homies that always say, Leah, you tripping.
I seen them. I seen them.
Go with your gut, baby.
I seen them. So I was like, fuck. And my mom was like, there you go again, you know, calling me by my government name right there and all sorts of shit. And I was just like, you know, a lot of times when I was like on the house arrest, like they'll hit the house because I'll be doing stupid shit. And my mom was out selling her flowers and she'll come back and the neighbors tell her like, you know that the cops went all inside your house today because Myra blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, dude, really?
Yeah.
But, you know, I did what I needed to do to survive and make my money. I wanted new shoes.
New shoes, baby.
New shoes. Every time you look at a man, you gotta look at his shoes first.
Back in the day, we would be like, bro, like you can be ragged out, but as long as like, and when I mean ragged out,
What is it about the shoes?
Yeah, you can be ragged out. Like when we talk about ragged out, we talk about like just a slingshot on, some just fucking some shorts on. But if your shoes were right, you were right. You know what I mean? And so it's crazy about the culture because the shoes are huge. You know what I mean? The shoes are huge. Your shoes always gotta be correct. To this day, I mean, I make sure my shoes are correct, my kids' shoes are correct. You know what I mean, and I mean, nothing's worse. I mean, because nothing's worse than a dude that rolls up and he's got brand new camisa on, brand new pants on, whoop-de-whoop, but his shoes,
The shoes.
his Cortez ain't got no teeth on them.
The shoes. Like, it's the shoes.
It's the shoes.
I'd rather
baby.
you wear a fucking $3, $5 Pro Club and $10 Pro Club shorts and your shoes are good. You know?
Absolutely. To this day. I mean, I know you got a man, but to this day, if you see a dude, you look at his shoes, right?
Yeah. I'm looking at them right now.
You're looking at them right now. Who's got fucked up shoes right here? Nobody.
No, he got some flints.
You got some.
I know. Huh?
$2 will make
You
it
take your shit personal? Oh.
But so growing up, being from a neighborhood, an LA street gang, you know what I mean? How is it for a female? You know, I mean, like, cause we all serve different purposes and different roles from being from an organization, a street organization and shit. You know what I mean? So you found where you needed to be at, right? There's different positions, there's different levels. And so you were kind of like the money maker.
Yeah, I was about wanting to make my money to get what I wanted. You know, I think when you're young, you don't really like see that you have to make money to pay bills, to have a car, to X, Y, and Z. To me, it was just like I wanted to party and bullshit and be able to be the one popping out and look nice. You know, because at the end of the day, like homies bring hood rats or whatever, and it's because, you know, them bitches gonna drink and whatever, blah blah, and they're gonna do their thing, you know. But I'm gonna party and bullshit and watch the show.
You go watch the show.
Yeah, and I'm just like, hey, here, I got 10 on it, I got 20 on it, you know. Being 15, like, fuck it, I'll buy the beer, or you know. At the time, it was flyer parties. I remember it was flyer parties. I wanted to buy everything I could in there. Everything. I want, you know?
I see all these youngsters with balloons now. What's in the balloons?
It's a Nas.
It's the Nas?
It's the same as flyer parties. We had Nas back then.
But they weren't in balloons. You would just take it out.
They were in balloons.
Were they? I mean, I took it. I took it. No,
They were
they
in
weren't. They were in balloons. No, they were in balloons.
No, they were in balloons.
So I've done.
And you'll make your money 3 for 10, 3 for, you know, 3 for 10.
So that was okay. Let me correct myself. So let me correct my memory real quick. So I took the Nas out of a can one time, and I've taken the Nas out of the actual fucking tank.
You wanted to die.
Dude, I did die almost.
You took it out of the tank?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
I took it out the tank, and I
How the fuck did you take it out the tank?
I fell face
Who
first.
told you to do that?
Well, this was back in the day, you know what I mean? In the flower parties, and I was at a party, and they
Those
said,
were not
"Hey,
your friends, let me tell you.
who are our friends?"
No, but what I'm saying is
You know
like,
what I mean?
no, taking
Is
it
there
out.
really friends in
but
the hood?
taking it out of the tank, no, you gotta do a balloon.
Do you do balloons right now?
No. Yes.
But I remember doing that Nas, dude, and that Nas shit made me. I did it 2 times, but I did it one time for reals. Because I'll say the one time for reals is because I remember I landed straight on my face. They had to pick me up, walk me out to the front, and I remember in my head there was a ball. It was like a paddle ball. It went bing, 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 bing. That's all I remember. There was a ball in my head, and it was going back and forth, and there was these paddles like the old Atari game. You know what I mean? I'm getting too old for some of you motherfuckers.
You took it out of the tank. Maybe that's why.
And I fell straight forward. I fell on my fucking face and shit. And the homies that remember that shit, they don't let me forget it to this fucking day. You know what I mean? That Nas is powerful. I mean, what's so fun about that Nas? Because it's real popular right now.
It's back.
I know it's back. It's back in fucking high demand. Like instead of the Pookies, you see balloons and shit all over the place. I see my little homies rolling around. They be posting it up, and they all got balloons and shit. And I'm just like, damn, bro. You know what I mean? Like shit. You know what I mean? Like that. How you drive with that shit? Because I know when I did that shit, I fell face forward. There's no way I was going to drive in that shit.
Well, you took it out the tank.
Yeah.
It kind of makes a difference.
I mean, I've always been an extreme type of dude and shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, I guess they weren't my friends. But then again, you know what I mean?
There's no friends, I know.
No, but I'm just saying though, like back then, but back then, like we didn't know what it was gonna do. Like me and my homies, we were smoking crack, we were smoking P-Dogs, we were fucking like, you know what I mean? Like before the Pookie, we were just doing the liñas of the motherfucking, the biker peanut butter, the methamphetamine, the peanut butter, the pink champagne, the lemon drop, you know what I mean? The biker dope, dog, which just gets you super tweaked, dog, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he has a whole menu.
I couldn't stop jacking off. You know what I mean?
He was on maniacs.
I was on maniacs. Yeah, I was a bad man on methamphetamine back then. You know what I mean? I was the Energizer Bunny down Figueroa. You know what I mean? Oh, there goes Lucky. You know what I mean? Hey.
Were you looking for encounters on Craigslist by any chance?
No, I wasn't. Well, back then they didn't have Craigslist. But I know why you bring Craigslist, because I had the homie right here, and my homie that just pulled up, he already left, but he used to put recently used to put ads of himself on Craigslist for a good time and shit. You know what I mean? And he was pulling all kinds of females and shit, and he would send me pictures. One time he had a female that had one arm. She was pretty, but she had one arm. You know what I mean? He got her. I said, damn, dog, where you get the one arm highness from? You know what I mean? He's like, Craigslist, food, there's all kinds of them, dog. You know what I mean? One arms, one leg, wheelchairs. You know what I mean? They just want to have a good time. And he was all about the good time and shit. He sent me a picture one time, and one time a girl had a carrot on her booty hole. You know what I mean? I said, damn, what is that right there? He goes, that's a carrot. You know what I mean? And I said, oh shit, she must have had like
fucking Energizer Bunny.
She had a carrot on her booty. You know what I mean? That came out recently. You know what I mean? And that was the residue left from. Hey, what are we talking about?
You went on a rant about your homie and
my God.
carrot, and I just let you be. I think it's.
No, you know what? I am so happy to be back, because I've been in the underground. I've been in the subways in downtown LA, building the Metro Link and shit, and I've been working crazy hours. But because I was supposed to only work one night, and then I got in the truck with the boss, and
he liked
the
you.
General Foreman. No, and he said, hey, check it out. It's for a week. And I said, all right, I can thug it out for a week, because you work the graveyard shift, you get paid more money in my union, right? So I was like, I'll do it, because I'm behind on bills and shit. And then I got to the night shift, and they were like, all right, we're going to be here until August. And I was like, August? My boy, I got a life, because them dudes ain't got no lives, you know what I mean? Because they sleep, work 6 days a week. Friday nights work 12 hours, Saturday nights work 15 hours. Like, what the fuck? Fuck that shit.
Damn, that's what I'm looking forward to. My man works in the union downtown.
Yeah?
I was taking him lunch every morning before I head to work. And then when he was working the graveyard for a week, I was like, damn, I'm sick. I gotta go. No, I really was sick, though. I really was sick.
Are you a good woman?
Yeah, I feed him.
Yeah, you sound like a good
We don't
woman.
live together, and I was taking him lunch.
Yeah, that was tight.
You
That's
know,
tight.
I'm taking him lunch before, I'm going to tell you my schedule. My schedule, I wake up at 5:30 in the morning, get my kids ready. And I know he goes in around the same time as me, but I go in a little bit later, take him his lunch. But it's in downtown, and then I work in Beverly Hills. So.
Is your man out right now?
He's in one of those where you get released from prison, and then you have to do the program because you've been locked up for so long. But I pushed him to get a job, and instead of getting a little fucking bullshit ass job, I said, no, keep going to classes, do what you got to do. And he's in the union right now.
That's dope.
And he tells me, like, he says that I did it like Blanco Maña. He's like, you didn't want a broke motherfucker, huh?
And your man is from this side of town, right?
Yeah, this is homie.
Yeah, that's tight. I was telling the homie right
Yeah.
here. Yeah, that's tight. And you were like, and you tripped when I told you. I said, hey, we right here in East LA on this street and this street. You're like, oh shit.
Well, yeah, I was like, okay.
And I was like, are you good with this?
Nah, we good, we good.
You told your man, hey, I'm gonna go on Hoodstocks.
No, I didn't, because he would probably be blowing up the comments. So I'm gonna tell him after.
I'm gonna tell him afterwards. Well played. Well played.
He probably would have been calling and calling and calling.
Shout out to your man, my boy. Love, respect. We got your wifey right here. You know what I mean? And we will take good care of her. She's in good company right here. You got your homies from your hood right here, my G. And she is golden. She 1,000%, my G. And we try to keep it very respectful right here. You know what I mean? Because that's the only way to do it.
Exactly.
That's the only, but then again, without your man being there, you from Rockwood, so you family already. You know what I mean? You know, so without that, you taken care of no matter what. You know what I mean? But any female that we have on here, they're always taken care of. You know what I mean? Like not one homie will hit on them. You know what I mean? And we've had meetings. We have meetings right here at Hoodstocks. We're like, hey, check it out, dog. I don't give a fuck, dog. If she's throwing it at you, dog, you know what I mean? You take that shit out somewhere else right here. Right here, this is a business establishment. I don't care if, you know what I mean? We respect these women with the utmost respect, even if they if they end up being disrespectful, we don't play that shit right here. We take care of our women right here, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna give an applause to that, you know what I mean? You can never say different, baby. You can never say different. You know what I mean? You can never say different about Hoodstocks podcast. We are gentlemen right here. You know what I mean? Once upon a time ago, some of us were fucking, you know what I mean? We were fucking abusers. You know what I mean? We were like, right? I used to be kind of like, just like a fucking animal. You know what I mean? Like I told you, I got the ugliest female pregnant in my neighborhood.
Fucking Bride of Chucky.
The Bride of Chucky, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I got to deal with this day. Now the dude's calling me out. You know what I mean? My son, he's like, fool, I'm going to fuck you up. And I'm like, damn, dog. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fucking.
Did he get it from her or you?
You know what? I was in prison all the years. You know what I mean? I was in prison all the time. I couldn't raise him. I couldn't wipe his ass. I couldn't change his diapers. I couldn't say, hey, my G, I got you, dog. You know what I mean? So maybe he has every right to feel like, you know what I mean? Fuck this dude. You know what I mean? You know, and I ain't mad at him because, you know what I mean? People that weren't there for me, I'll be like, fuck you. You know what I mean? You know, like shout out to all the cats. Like if I was busted right now.
Hear that? Are they coming?
The hood, baby. If I was busted right now, a lot of people support this podcast. They support me. They say, Lux, you're amazing. You're doing great. Like, we love what you're doing, dog. But if I was busted right now, none of them would be sending me money. I know that.
Someone said $2 to make Lucky holler or something like that.
And $2 will make me holler. You know what I mean? I'm a fucking filthy whore. You know what I mean? I will $2. I will do a cartwheel for you, butt naked. You know what I mean? You know? No, I'm just playing. It's stupid, right?
He's gonna flip and fart.
but so growing up, a mother's street man. I know we're all over the place, and this is the art. This is an art of having just a conversation, right? You know what I mean? This is the art of having a conversation spontaneously. You know what I mean? But let's just talk about some of your trials and your tribulations besides, you know, growing up with just a single mother that taught you how to hustle on the streets from selling flowers and raspados and all the above, you know what I mean? What has it done for you? How has it made you as a woman now? Now you're in your mid-30s, you're a grown woman, you know what I mean? These life lessons can't be taught out of a textbook. You know, you can't get with a female or somebody that wasn't raised out there and they can't relate with you. You know, they can't relate with you. You can't relate with them, vice versa, because the upbringings are just so fucking abnormal. They're so different. You're from an alien planet. Oh, you were raised like that? Damn, I had my mom and my dad. We didn't have to count money on the sidewalk. You know what I mean? Like, what has it done for you? You know what I mean? Like,
what it's done to me, it's that I wanted to provide for my kids. So I remember I moved out of my house at 17. because I remember telling my mom, like, you know what? Worry about my other brothers and sisters and go on. You know what I'm saying? I'll be good. Like, I'm never gonna leave LA. I'm gonna stay in LA.
She wanted you to go with her to Kansas.
Well, first she moved to Vegas because her husband worked there. You know, she married, and you know, and
these are your siblings from the new marriage.
So I remember, telling her, like, you know, just go on with your life, and like she tells me all the time. I remember, like, you telling me, like, I'm not gonna change. This is me. Take care of them. You know, I'm good. And I remember moving out at 17, but when I moved out at 17, like, I ended up getting this studio with my ex, which was my baby's dad, and we got it behind the convention center. And we were just like, we'll be good, you know? You know, we'll be good. You know, we got each other's back, we're good. And I remember that I said, okay, I'm not gonna do what I was doing, and you know, I'm gonna just work. And I remember getting a job. I remember getting a job as a cashier and a waitress at the same time. Like, I was a cashier and a waitress at the same time. And at 6 o'clock, once 6 o'clock hit, I would go down running to the medical assistant school. And then from there, I'll be there from 6 to 10. And then I was just like, I had a plan in my head. Like, you know, from there, I'm going to continue. You know, shit doesn't go as planned or whatever. You know, baby daddy gets busted. I'm stuck with the rent by myself, car payment by myself. And at this time, I'm 17, about to be 18. And, you know, it makes me think, like, fuck, should I just go back to the hood? Should I do this? Then I find out I'm pregnant. So I'm pregnant, but we're already living together. And I had his back, of course. You know, I keep continuing paying his car, working, going to school. He gets out. I end up graduating for what I need to do for my medical assistant school. And boom, we go with my mom to Vegas for a bit. And he's just like, I can't do it here. So we leave. I end up going back to LA with him because it's like, I got you, you got me. You know, I'm going to follow you. My first job was at a plastic surgery office in Beverly Hills at the age of 18. But because I knew how to, like, you know, you have verbo. You know how to talk. He was just like, why should I hire you? You're 18 years old. Why should I hire you?
I got torica.
I said, because I could sell you anything. I could sell you boobs. I can sell you ass. If I could sell what I could sell, I'm going to sell it. And he said, I'm going to give you a try. And I stood there for a year. You know, and it's like we were hustling boobs and tits. You know, I'm already drunk. We were selling ass and tits. We were selling ass and tits. You know, we were selling ass and tits at the time. And that's before it was like so popular like right now. Right now, everyone has a fucking BBL. Everyone has a boob job. Everyone has it. I'm talking about back in 2006.
Yeah.
You know, we're selling you ass and tits. And it's like, from there, I knew I'm going to take whatever I did in the streets and incorporate it into getting a job.
Let me test you real quick. Let's rewind it back to 2006, okay? I'm a fucking middle-aged white woman. I've had a flat ass all my life. I'm coming in to you, to this establishment. You are the first person I see, and I say, little one, my name is Martha. I want a big ass. I seen the Sir Mix-a-Lot video, and everybody's putting it on the glass. I can't put this on the glass, little one. I want to put this on the glass. What is it going to cost me to put this on the glass, little one? I want to put this white ass on the glass. and I'm meeting you, the face of this plastic surgery company that is relatively new to the world, right? You know what I mean? Because I mean, plastic surgery has been going on since the early '90s, I believe, maybe the late '80s. You know what I mean? But you know, it started really popping, you know, around that time, right? You know what I mean? And I'm a middle-aged white woman with a flat ass. My ass is so flat that I got to lay down to take a shit, and I'm tired of that shit. You know what I mean? I want to sit down like everybody else and take a shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to lay down to take a shit. You know what I mean? I want to be able to shit standing up. You know what I mean? I want my ass so fat, I want to stand up and shit on these motherfuckers that have been talking shit all these years. My ass doesn't look good in a pair of Jordache jeans. I want the Guess jean logo to, when you read it, you got to read it like this. When I reach back for my wallet, I want to reach back like this. I'm sorry, am I doing too much?
No, you're good. It's Mars.
Mars. Is Mars here?
No. He's 14 minutes away.
Okay. And so what are you going to tell this middle-aged white woman that has a flat ass and is tired of laying down to take a shit?
I mean, I really don't got to tell her nothing. I just put the mirror right there. Just put the mirror. You kind of like show her what it would look like. You know, you got to sell it. And at the time, you know, I was 18 years old, 19 years old. We're wearing heels 24/7, and we're going to work or we're going to Malecón. You know, we're dressed up. God forbid, we're there without makeup. So we're selling it.
Do you have to have
It was
ass and
Figueroa
tits?
without Figueroa.
Do you have to sell ass and tits without, but you got to have ass and tits, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, so you put a mirror back there and say, hey, you know what? Yeah, you're right. You don't have ass. But how much was ass? How much was an ass back then?
Back then, it was like, how much was an ass back then? I remember being a mommy makeover like 10,000, 12,000. It was back then.
It's probably more expensive back then than it is now, right? Because there's so many people doing it, correct?
Well, just like an ass job was like $10,000, you know, especially being in Beverly Hills and all that stuff.
That's a Honda Civic, brand new,
Honda
off the
Civic.
lot, maybe close to it. You know what I mean?
But you know, I remember you were hustling. You were literally hustling. Like, who is not getting procedures booked? You're not there for very long. You know. But it just comes back to being in the hood and, you know, selling your flowers. You got to meet your quota. You got to meet what you got to sell for the day with moms. And I incorporate that into my life every day now. Like, that really stuck to my head. Like, if I don't meet a certain amount of money, I'm upset, you know? Like, me to this day, like, for Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, like, I'll sell you bouquets. I know how to make them. I know how to make the arrangements and all that. And it's like, you gotta hustle. You gotta hustle. I got my job. I got a good job. But I want more, like everybody else, you know? And the life, you can like leave the hood, but you're still gonna have that mentality. You wanna hustle. You wanna make some money. But we wanna be out with our kids. You know? And it takes me back to like, one of my homies passed away, and he was a dad at the moment, and he was an older homie. He was an older homie at the time when I was 15. He passed away in my arms. And he would like tell me so much and teach me so much. And from there, it was like, I'm gonna provide that for my kids. Or I'm gonna provide that for kids in general. I did a toy drive last year in my old neighborhood on 6th and Union, and I gave out toys. From the brand that I made was Real Street Legends, which is with the Chaotix, that they would say Real Street Legends to incorporate the hood. I made that brand. I sold what I needed to sell to make a quota. I gave myself a quota. And that money was gonna go to that toy drive. That toy drive was very successful. I met people, you know, from me going out and me just, you know, partying, and, you know, you go out and you meet people, or I remember donating to a certain event, and I met someone, and he was the one that donated toys. I put toys from what my brand made. A couple of friends that lived in the neighborhood, they donated toys, and we created this event where we had a food truck providing food, cheeseburgers, snacks for the kids while they were grabbing their toys. Because I remember being in the hood, and there was a little old lady that used to come from like Palisades and used to bring us toys. They were used toys. And I remember that my older homie used to tell me, like, whenever I'm able to make it, I'm gonna give these kids some toys. My homie passed away in my arms when I was 15.
How did he pass away in your arms?
There was a drive-by.
You were there with him.
Yeah. When I was 15. And then from there, I think I kind of like lost my marbles for a bit.
And so there's a drive-by. You guys are kicking it on the streets.
Yeah, we were chilling on the block.
You're chilling on the block.
Yeah.
Fools roll up. I mean, I'm not trying to have you react it or anything like that. But basically, dudes rolled up, enemigos rolled up, hit you up where you guys are from.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
They just did what they needed to do, I guess, or what they went for, you know.
They pulled up. They knew
Yeah.
they knew where they were going.
Yeah.
They knew who was there. They did a drive-by. Your homie gets shot. You're there with him, and he righteously passes away with you in his arms.
Well, I'm 15. I'm a kid.
So usually when there's a drive-by or something like that and the gunshots start popping off, you run.
I ran like 2 seconds, and I turn and I look at him, and I don't see him running behind me, so I ran back towards him. And when I run back towards him, I see him on the floor, and I pull him. And I'm pulling him, and they're still shooting. And while they're still shooting, I hear my mom screaming because she knows I'm right there. And she's running across from the block, from across the street, because she knows I'm there while they're shooting. So literally me and her are on the floor covering him because we think that they're shooting at him, but they're just shooting at us, period. But in that moment, you're so concerned about your homie, my friend, like, that's who's like teaching me stuff. And then when I say teaching stuff, is like, he would tell me things like, in the hood, I want to do a toy drive. I remember that. I want to give toys to the kids. I want to give them laptops. Not even toy drive. He wanted to give the kids laptops, and that's when laptops were like a brand new thing. And he showed me a couple in the back of his car, and I was like, okay. But in the moment, I'm just kind of like, whatever. But as an adult, it kind of hit me. I mean, I can't give the kids laptops, but I'm going to start off with toys. But when I'm in that floor with my mom, it's something you can't forget. You're never going to forget. You're just never going to forget. I tried to give him CPR, I remember. I tried to give him CPR, and all I could hear was the air coming back.
Your air.
Yeah.
So you knew at that point when he was in your arms, when you're giving a CPR, at that point it dawned on you that he was dead.
It didn't, because I was in denial at the moment. And when someone tells you, I'm gone, kid, you see that look of someone like passing away, you're never going to get that image off your face. How you can see someone going to a normal skin color to just a pale purple lilac looking color. It's something I don't talk about. But I always talk just to one certain person about it, which is Mars. Because because they were both in those chaotics group. And that was the homie. So the whole Real Street Legends, that brand that I created, was not to make money, not to pretend that I created this, but it's to pretty much do what he wanted to do, and which was put Real Street Legends out there and give to the kids in the hood. And my profits don't go to my pocket, honestly, because I don't even promote it to want to make a profit. My intention is to do what he wanted to do and not let it die. Because that's something that's always lived in me, and he doesn't, and it might sound crazy, like I feel he doesn't let me forget about it, because my mom had a daughter years later, my little sister. She was born on the same day that he died. And she tells me, it's crazy, because I have a daughter born on the same day that I would have lost one.
You. Yeah, I'm trying to think about. I'm taking it all in right now with you, and a lot of people don't ever experience that. A lot of people don't know what that. They see it in the movies, and they're like, at the end of the movie, they cry during the movie. At the end of the movie, they're just like, that was a good movie. There's certain things that happen in life that isn't a movie. It may feel like it's not real, like a movie, but it is real because the life has been lost. That dude took his last breath in your arms. To be around that and to experience such a traumatic experience, you're speaking on that like it was yesterday. Right? Because you can never forget that experience has been traumatic in your fucking life. You know? And I mean, since give her the Ciroc. Give her the Ciroc. Who took the Ciroc off the table? Canine running around. Just give her the bottle, bro. Oh shit.
Sorry.
Sorry about that. Just give her the bottle, bro. Give her the bottle. Let her make her own drinks as much as she wants. Yeah. Put it on the table, baby. Unless do you want her to make it for you?
No, yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
They can make it for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, make it for her. My bad, dog. I usually like to have, take all that off. I'm sorry, dog. My bad. When we share these deep stories and shit, you know what I mean? It's just, I can always feel the pain from the person sitting across from me, and I feel your pain, girl. Like I said, like it was yesterday. What did that do to your life? Did it make you mad? Did it want you to get revenge? Did it want to get back? Did it want you to change? Did it say, hey, you know what, this is not the life that we should be living? You know what I mean? Did it want you to speak to younger kids and, you know what I mean? Or did it just say, fuck it, this is what it is and we gonna take this shit?
I said, fuck it. I was bad. After that happened, I was bad. And when I say bad, like, I went on this spiral where, like, I didn't want to be facing reality. So I focused more on, like, you know, when a person drinks and gets high and does all this, they're hurting. Yeah. They're hurting. It's not because they ain't shit. It's not because I don't know how to explain it, but I remember just being on a fucking spiral and I just wanted to fucking forget. And you can't forget. Not forget, but just kind of like not be remembering that moment, that face, the feeling. The cops fucking handcuffed me instead of fucking telling me, I'm 15 years old, and instead of fucking telling me like, fuck, bro, this is a little fucking kid. I have a 15-year-old, and I always tell myself like, fuck, if that was to happen to my son, like, I would be there fucking trying to see how he's there fucking mentally, emotionally. Like, are you okay? Like, these cops didn't give a fuck. These cops handcuffed me. They were more concerned about, well, you're from Rockwood, so let's handcuff you. Because technically, this is a drive-by, so we're going to handcuff you.
They didn't treat you like a 15-year-old girl that needed some condolences, some
not even a condolence, just as a child,
like
period.
some type of like therapy, like, you know, something.
But at the moment, I wasn't tripping.
You were part of the crime scene.
Yeah, but at the moment, I didn't intake it as that. I didn't take it as like, fuck, I'm a fucking crybaby fucking victim. No, I'm more concerned about like, you motherfuckers are just standing there like, where the fuck is the fucking ambulance? Where the fuck is this? Where the fuck is that? And I'm talking shit to them. That's why they handcuffed me, because I'm talking shit. Blood all over me, looking fucking crazy. But at the end of the day, I was a fucking child. And I guess that's what, I mean, it could be a curse and a blessing. Because that made me fucking strong. That made me very strong. In the way where, like, I don't give a fuck what anyone has to say. I don't give a fuck if you want to talk shit or whatever. Like, I know who I am, and I know what I've been through. And I know what I've become. And I did not want to become that mom that doesn't give a Thanksgiving dinner to their kids. I became that mom that doesn't want to leave her kids alone for Christmas Eve because she's working. I became that parent that wants to listen to you, how you feel, even though you're being a fucking little shit, you know? And then I became that person that, like, yeah, I'm fucking ghetto or talk shit or whatever, but I give a fuck about kids because no one gave a fuck about me besides my mom, me being a kid. You know, the streets fucking raised me. I walk out the door, what do I see? Motherfuckers getting jumped, shot at while I'm fucking 5, 6 years old. And that was normal. That was normal. You hear gunshots and you already know the drill. Get the fuck down on the floor. The hustle. It could be flowers. It's a hustle. It's a street life. It's not... We're not living that fucking white picket fucking fence life. We're in the fucking hood. I try, like, I don't give my kids that, you know? Got a retirement plan and shit and all that bullshit. Why? Not for me, for my fucking kids. Because once you become a mother, that changes. You don't want your kids to go through that. You want better for them. For my toy drive, I took my kids. They were not allowed to get a single toy from there because what? You got your Christmas at home. This is for what we're doing. You know, my Real Street Legends brand, and I have a thing on my brand that says Real Street Legends never die, and I see it as like my homie. The one that died in my arms. In my eyes, he's never died. Because I always think about him. And I always, not going to say everything I do is based on him, but things that I do regarding like community, like toy drives or giving out food on certain holidays comes back from that. He had a vision, which was wanting to give back to our neighborhood. That's why I didn't want to like give a donation to a certain, you know, event going on because that's not my area.
And you don't know where that money's gonna go to.
Yeah, and that's another thing. That's how I met someone. We were both donating something to a certain organization, and he was like, "Hey,
could we turn your phone on silent, please? Sorry about that."
And he was just like, "Oh, it's not going towards what we think."
Yeah.
And that's when I said, "Okay, well, we're gonna just do our own thing." I said, "Is it okay if we do it in my area?" And he said, "Yeah, it's fine." And that's how we did our first toy drive last year in 2020. You know, when there was coronavirus going on, people were already not having jobs before coronavirus. So, I mean, it came out pretty good.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. What was his name? Can you say his name, or do you want to leave it?
He was part of the Chaotix group, so if they want to like look into it, they can see.
Yeah, they can find out themselves and shit. Yeah, absolutely. Let's do a quick thing. Let's take a break, and then we're gonna come back on the rest of this. Where are we at? We're an hour and 45 minutes in. Let's take a quick break, and then we're gonna come back in, everybody. All right, quick break.
I've been a bad man, yeah, the devil's prayed to me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day.
Hey, 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 hey. Emotions out of focus, I'm crawling at my lowest. Feet hit the streets like a high-speed pursuit. I'm wild when I move, burning through your head, about to tighten up the noose. Bunch of clown faces blowing clouds of the booth. Woof, woof, hooters at the door, now they trying to run up in. I am not a guppy shark, stash everything. Dope in the pussy like a B of A deposit. Baby girl robotic, she gang bang robotic. Hang with the rules or you gotta pull your weight. Pull the biggest tool, keep one in the chain. This is not a date, dance with the Mex, get your face in the cake.
Yeah, the devil's prayed to me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day.
Hey, 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 hey. Pennies for my thoughts, I still can't make a dollar. Anybody home, Mr. 38 revolver. Holla, Lord, I need change. Heard you heal the hurt, I heard you kill the pain. Homie down the street, you left them dead in the dirt. Now his mama growing grays. Clouds in the skies leave tears on the grave. No smile on the face, just another t-shirt. Small funeral, see his girl when they flirt. Shit still fresh, still smell death. Bunch of drug addicts, can't wait to fuck next. Let the pussy rest, waiting on the prey like a goon in your home. It's 2 in the morning.
Yeah, the devil's prayed to me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day.
Hey, 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 hey. Kodak pictures catch the redness in my eyes. The pookie virtualized got the devil in my mind. The highs, the lows, a suicide note. The drip of the nasal, feel the tip of the razor. I'm tired of the living, I'm tired of the sinning. I wanna be dead dog better than these meds. Got my girl gagged, keep back this stupid gonna throw you through the glass. Broken windows, limo tinted nipple. She crazy, we crazy, another meth baby. I need to sober up, I'm tripping, she waking. I think I need some sleep, I'm losing my mind. Catch me while I leap.
I've been a bad man, yeah, the devil's prayed to me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, the devil's prayed to me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't meet you one day.
This the Highland Park Gospel, my G. Blessings, power, respect. Tell you this for the last time. Enough of the drama. I ain't playing these games.
Oh, gotta pick your soul up.
Pick your soul up. Pick your soul up.
Oh, gotta pick your soul up.
Pick your soul up. Pick your soul up.
Oh, gotta pick your soul up.
Pick your soul up. Pick your soul up.
Oh, gotta pick your soul up.
Enough of the drama. I ain't playing these games.
You hate me when I'm up, you love me when I'm down. Stupid motherfucker, turn that frown upside down. Clowns, high off that dope. I was clowning, I was high off that dope. I made a fool of myself, I was high off that dope. Gang bang, blood sport, Wu-Tang, I love whores, dumb, burned out, crazy fool, I'm banged out. Hanging out with these fools, 1 + 1 = 2 fools in a cell with no mail. No talent is the policy, no bail, don't bother me. The economy of drugs comes with a college full of thugs. Time to graduate, time to elevate. Let's go, you know.
I ain't playing these games.
Oh, gotta pick your soul up.
Pick your soul up. Pick your soul up.
Oh, gotta pick your soul up.
Pick your soul up. Pick your soul up.
Oh, gotta pick your soul up.
Pick your soul up. Pick your soul up.
Oh, gotta pick your soul up.
Enough of the drama. I ain't playing these games.
The highs and lows come with lies and cold. I'm a wilted rose, only the gardener knows. Water me, talk to me, fingernails bleeding lottery. She lied to me, she cried to me, point clearly taken. What's popping, girl, what's shaking? Without love, there's no patience. Sit in a concrete cell, my soul vacant. You in a hood trap, working off your bare back. Homie, love is a true fact. Blood on the menu, don't mean to offend you. Take it how you want it, taste it, it's vomit. Shit is foul, 2 fingers in the air, Kermit drink tea like that shit.
Say this for the last time. Enough of the drama. I ain't playing these games.
Oh, gotta pick your soul up.
Pick your soul up. Pick your soul up.
Oh, gotta pick your soul up.
Pick your soul up. Pick your soul up.
Oh, gotta pick your soul up.
Pick your soul up. Pick your soul up.
Oh, gotta pick your soul up.
Enough of the drama. I ain't playing these games.
Why we gotta die like that? Why can't we spread our wings and fly like that? Not only in heaven, but life. Dodging the hooters, already got 2 strikes. Walk with me, talk with me, what you like to do? On me, my G, I'ma push you through. Yeah, give them their roses while they're here. Let them know they chosen, we love you while you're here. Too much pain and sorrow, some of us ain't gon' see tomorrow. Like be like that, why we gotta be like that? The power of prayer is real, the power of love is fear. What I fear is what I'm scared to hurt. What you fear ain't always gotta hurt.
Enough of the drama. I ain't playing these games.
Oh, gotta gotta pick your soul up.
Pick your soul up. Pick your soul up.
Oh, gotta pick your soul up.
Pick your soul up. Pick your soul up.
Oh, gotta pick your soul up.
Pick your soul up. Pick your soul up.
Oh, gotta pick your soul up.
Enough of the drama. I ain't playing these games.
Check 1 2 1 2 1 2, baby. We coming back right now. Here we go, baby. Who we got right here? We got. Hold on. Who we got right here?
Oh my God,
Identify yourself, soldier.
What's up, y'all? Motherfucking Grumps from West Side Rockwood Street. And,
She
you know,
said,
that's an awful whole lot of lean. Represent. I'm a whole LA nigga. I'm about to get bashed by all these people watching me. Yes, I'm a Southsider.
it's okay. They could catch us later outside.
Grumpy, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Would you talk into the mic, please, fam?
Sure. What you want me to say? What y'all want to know about me?
Are you single? Because there's a lot of single guys right here.
Yeah.
Or do you swing the other way?
No.
No, you
I
like
don't
it.
know. I'm strictly dickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of females that wear high socks and they fuck the shit out of some dudes.
Damn, I don't know about that. No, definitely. I'm strictly dickly. I'm into niggas. Yeah. And I am single, but a lot of y'all niggas be intimidated by a bitch like me that come with her everything. Her own car, her own house, her own everything.
Do you have an EBT card?
Yes, the fuck I do. Eat better tonight, nigga. What the fuck? Shit, hell. Yup. All them bitches. EBT, your mama's EBT, the neighbor's EBT. I fuck with EBT. All the way. Shit, we eating lobster and steak like we was at motherfucking Malibu or some shit. That part. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm a motherfucking fool. This is really me. 24/7.
Tell us a little bit about you, Grumpy. I mean, a little bit about you.
So, I grew up in the hood. I did my bullshit. I got it together. And I live a lavish life.
The end.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
That's it. No, but yeah. As for what I do for a living, I deal with extreme cases of child abuse. Through DCFS and probation, I work for a nonprofit, El Centro del Pueblo. So yeah, but I really love what I do. I help out the community. Because, you know, I've been part of that community. I'm from the gutter. So, like, I understand I'm not only book smart, but I know what it is, you know, to have DCFS, probation, come up in your house, you know, fuck up your whole ethics and whatever dynamics you might have in your home. So it's crazy about who we have that's working in the
what is it again? Say it again. The DFCFs?
DCFS, Department of Children and Family Services.
Yeah, it's crazy because a lot of women that work that, or a lot of individuals that work that shit are actually people from the streets.
Yeah, we need more people. So young cats, get it together and go to college. Get yourself that little degree. It pays well, and you helping out your people.
How long does it take to get that degree?
Shit, you need a BA. Maybe like 3-4 years. You could combine it if you go to a private college. It's gonna get you for a little $100,000, but you're always gonna have debt. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it takes a minute.
How long did you go to school for?
Not that long. Not that long, so I was blessed actually.
How are you blessed?
I actually had 3 cases. My first 2 cases were domestic violence. My second case was on drugs. And so I had the same social worker consistently for 2 of them. And she kind of was just sending me to different trainings. And I was being certified by the LA County. So pretty much I ended up getting like 2 years of training, certifications, and working with mental health. And so I'm here. Been doing this shit for about 7 years now.
Can you share a story with us that just really fucked you up? Working in your trade,
Yeah, I want to say that, you know, everybody thinks we have shit like normal shit out here. We really got like the Laura en America type of shit out here in our backyard. I had a case, a 9-year-old. Her mom and dad were fighting. Dude went out to the middle of the street, had a shotgun to her head. Police so happened to pass by, and they did a welfare check. Well, in this welfare check, they found a 9-year-old girl, and she had never been to school. She didn't know how to use the bathroom properly. She didn't know what a refrigerator was. Like, she was 9 years old, but she was still, like, very a baby. So that kind of touched my heart, because it's like, you never know. Your neighbor might be hiding something, and you don't even know. So
That's crazy. 9 years old. She didn't know how to use. She didn't know how to use the restroom properly. So what did they had her in captivity?
They had her in a room.
In a room.
Where they all lived in one room. Like, this was the grandmother's house, but the grandmother was like some kind of caretaker, so she would be in the hospital from like certain times to certain times. And so when she would come home, they would be basically sleeping. And so, yeah, when they did the welfare check, they found the little girl. So yeah.
And when you see this, and with the background that you have, it makes you upset, right?
Yeah, it hits home, because it's like, you know, you would think that it would really just be like in different states or like different countries, and it's really happening in your backyard. Like, you don't know, like, your neighbor might be normal and shit. There's somebody being captive, or, you know, you don't know what be going on in that house. You don't know if, like, they be exploding the kids. Like, you don't, you know, you never know.
You know what? It's something that I'm interested in, and I'll ask you about it. There's a lot of shit going on with trafficking kids.
Yeah.
You know, do in your profession, do you hear a lot about those cases?
Yeah, we're actually trained for children that are kidnapped and, you know, sex trafficked and all that. We actually are, like, say, like, somebody was to be taken from here and then we track them in Mexico. We're able to work with El DIF, which is DCFS out in Mexico. So, like, you know, in case they're there, we could still get them back to us and still help the child. So, yeah, we work with everything.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I was just thinking about that whole human kids trafficking thing. It's fucking, like, it's mind blowing that people would actually be in a business of doing that, you know. And so it sounds like, I mean, and it looks like that they have the right person for the right fucking job. I mean, is there corruption within the DCFS?
I mean, I don't think it's corruption. I think it's more of a case overload.
Case overload, yeah.
There's not enough people out here to help. Like, so they're going to give you from anywhere from 25 to like 50 cases. And can you imagine? There is millions of fucking cases in just the county. So I really just think it's not corruption, it's people slip.
They slip through the cracks of the system and shit, and it's not by purpose. It's just,
it's not intentional.
Over.
It's like, fuck, yeah. you gotta get your productivity at a certain, you know, date, or, you know, at a certain time. So you're in there, you're trying to type in your clinical notes, write down. But see, I don't play about that shit. I'll take a month. I don't give a fuck. They be talking shit. And I'll take a month and I'll be like, okay, like this is really what it is, because I'm dictating a child's life. Like I'm telling you exactly what's going on. So like there shouldn't be no cracks, but it is a lot. Like you're gonna be mentally exhausted. Like you're gonna have to have thick skin to work in shit like this, because I'm not gonna lie, when I started the first 2 years, I would sit in front of my fucking house and cry and be like, damn, God, like this shit is really happening. Like, you know, but I'm seasoned now, so.
And see, and when you say seasoned, is you have a callus built around it. So when you hear certain things, it doesn't affect you the way it did in the beginning of your career.
No, therapy definitely helped.
Do you? So you had to go through therapy for your trade.
Yes.
Because it's
niggas go crazy too.
Because it's traumatic.
It is. You see a lot of shit and you bottle it up and you know.
What was that case with the little boy the little boy in the box? What was his name? Hernandez?
Mm-hmm.
What was Michael Hernandez? What was the name?
No, Gabriel.
Gabriel Hernandez. Fernandez. I'm sorry. What is your take on that?
Again, I feel like they slip to the cracks, but yet it's like, if ethics were broke, then you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know like it was cases where I heard like she was trying to seduce old boy or whatever, and ethically, if you're in this, you know you have boundaries and you can't step. I don't give a fuck how much of a bitch want to throw that pussy at you, or a nigga want to fucking wingle their fucking dick. No, like you just don't cross boundaries. And I feel like they must have slipped through that shit too. Like, you know, they were like, oh yeah, everything is cool. Like, they wasn't even really paying attention. See, when I go into a house, I'm very like, I peep out the scenery, you know? And most of my cases, shout out if any of my cases are on here, clients, like, they know I'm more of like, keep it real with me, do what you gotta do, and your case will be graduated. Like, you're not even gonna wanna come back to the system. You're not gonna slip. Like, I'll give you the tools and you take them and you do what you gotta do, you're good, you know?
Grumpy, let me ask you a question. When you walk into these households, and you said you up on game, you're seasoned, you know what to look for. What are you looking for when you walk into someone's home?
Just their vibe. I can tell like if you're on meth. I can tell if you're coming down. I can tell, like, I don't give a fuck if your house is dirty, because to me, I'm like, okay, well, fuck it. Like, there's trash, there's wrappers, cool, the kids was eating. There's dishes, like, she was cooking. Like, you know, she might look sloppy, but I still go in there with a positive, like, okay, cool. Like, she's fucking tired, like, fuck, you know, like, I get it. She's running around kids. And I still try to help them get into a system where, like, you know, they have to have structure. So I help them, you know? I don't go in there judging. I don't go in there like, okay. But I will be like, if I see a bitch is beamed up, I'm gonna be like, okay, so when was the last time you did meth? Like, please be honest. You know, like, and most of them will be, I'm not gonna take your children away, none of that shit. Like, I wanna help you. Like, I want you to get better. Like, at the end of the day, your children are your future. Like, they are the future, like, you know? So yeah.
It sounds like it feels good, and it is good to have a gangster on that side of the motherfucking fence and shit. Get her another drink, my G. She just dropped her cup. Get her another drink. We got you, girl. Don't pick that up. We got dudes right here that will pick that up for you. Ooh. Queen.
Hold on.
You know what I mean? She put it back down on the floor. Oh, where they at? Hey, somebody pick her cup up. I don't give a fuck. Somebody pick her cup up. You know what I mean? Show Grumpy from West Side Rockwood some love. You know what I mean? Pick her cup. Thank you, Preston. You know what I mean? That's a real man right there. You know what I mean? All these other dudes were like, oh shit, I can't pick her cup up.
What? She threw that shit on the ground? Hey, much love.
Hey, Grumpy, check it out. So, off of what we're talking about, Hood Stocks is also a dating hotline. You know what I mean? And so what we do right here is sometimes we play matchmakers. Sometimes we said, you know what?
shit.
We got this beautiful brown queen right here with a beautiful fucking job, a career. She went to school. She hold her own, and she got EBT for your hungry ass.
Nah,
You know what I
you're
mean?
about to eat my kids' motherfucking snacks. Y'all already fucked up. Never.
What is it?
Hell no. Y'all got me fucked up.
We check it out. We got 200 people right here tapped in right now. You know what I mean? And what would it take for them to get, you know what I mean, hooked up with Grumpy? Like, what do you look for in a man?
I don't. Be yourself.
Be yourself.
I don't have a type. I don't be looking into like your pockets, none of that shit. Like, just be you. Keep that shit 100. But the moment you say some shit or you be like, what you say? Oh no, you know what? I do ask that you're a little taller than me, cause you know I be wearing high heels and I be looking like a transvestite. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna need you to, you know, be up here with me too.
So you can't be with no bitch ass fool then.
Oh, definitely not. If I can run you, you ain't shit. Straight up.
Hey, Grumpy, Westside Rockwood. Love you, girl.
Whoop.
Keep doing your thing. You know, we're gonna get Mars on here right now. Mars, get up in there. Mars, get up in there.
Get Mars.
We're gonna get Mars right now. Hold on.
And then I'm gone.
Huh?
He's just gonna.
And I'm a bust.
You wanna bust a flow?
No, fuck the mic. Look.
No, you're not on yet. Relax. Relax, homie. Relax, bro. Put the headphones on.
Hey, he called me too for fucking off guard, and I'm over here telling my next
Yeah, hold on a second. Put the headphones on, baby.
Put him on.
Put them on. There you go. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. We got the homie right here. Homie, identify yourself, dog.
Mars, Los Chaotics, Real Street Legends, Westside Rockwood, Legion of Slugs, Rampart District, Pico Union, Highland Park.
There you go, baby.
That's right, Slugs.
Talk your shit, doggy. So I go back with Mars, dog. I go back with Mars. Mars is my boy right here. You know what I mean? I love this dude. This dude has been involved in some legendary underground hip hop groups. This dude he's Legion of Slugs, you know what I mean? He's worked with the Duke from Psycho Realm. He's worked, let's take that down. He's worked with some legends.
Son Doobie from Fun Dubious.
Yeah.
I wrote all of his Spanish shit.
You wrote all his Spanish shit?
For his third album.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah. Street Platoon. You know, the downtown area.
Yeah, baby. I mean, and we're gonna have you on this seat right here, dog. But since we got you right here, baby, let's
I'm
get
just
you.
gonna flow. Watch. I don't mean to cut anybody off, but I wanna just bust the flow to what she was saying, and it would have been perfect 5 minutes ago, but I'm here, and that's what matters. And I miss Megan like I miss my pops. I love Megan like I love my block, cause that's my boy, that's my dog, that's my right-hand man. You got beef, kid, and I'm the first one swinging. You got a beat, kid, and I'm the first one singing. Is Los Chaotics, those chaotics, real street legends, real street reppin'. A reputation is based on how a fool acts when his name is mentioned. Fuck the opposition when it comes to competition. My competitor better than the regular, incredible with syllables. As you can see, Mago's beats were unforgettable. For this one, Cynic's credible, cause I'm reliable to give you what you want. I'll give you what you need. I still can't believe that you're 6 feet deep, but I seen, and since September 15 of 03, I can't sleep or be at ease. Walking with shaky knees, my life is incomplete. I beg G to bring you back for one more rhyme and one more beat. You was one, I was two, you were me, I was you was right, I was left, now I'm left with no right, and I don't wanna be wrong. When the weak get strong, the strong get fucking soft, and ever since Adrena and my pops, you been my biggest loss. I feel half dead, cause my other half's dead. He's resting in a deathbed, and I can't get it through my head. I want you back from the dead, but instead, I find myself short of breath. Rhyme after rhyme after rhyme after rhyme. Line after line after line after line. Your words got me by, they really made me shine. Your beats made my rhymes, and that's no fucking lie. I gotta hand it to you, kid, you were a natural. I still laugh on how you say fucking Mars. You're an asshole to think of it, knocks me up. I'm in a daze, my face is out of place, my mind's in outer space. Cause I know you'll save a space for me. The king and the ace are guaranteed to win. And just because you're gone, don't mean we haven't won. For my daughter, your 2 daughters, and your son are guaranteed to finish every D score. Until I hear you say once again, what's up, Marzindo? Your life is my life, and my life is your life. I'll live your life through my life. I get live, and you'll never die. In my eyes, I get live. So don't trip, kid. Care for your kids and wife. Your life is my life, and my life is your life. I'll live your life through my life. I get live in you, you'll never die. In my eyes, I get live, so don't trip, kid. Care for your kids and wife. With the little one, real street legends, live performance.
Yeah, Mars Rockwood. Hey, Mars, Westside Rockwood. Hey, hold on. Hey, Mars is. I've heard of interviews with you before, bro. You you're just like. It's like, hold on, slow down,
like
Mars.
Farm Marshal Bill.
Hey, Mars, what was the last time we seen each other, bro?
Arizona.
We went out there for one night.
We went out there for one night.
We went out there for one night, but what happened to me, dog?
That's the last time I seen you.
Yeah.
And then every time I'll go up to Highland Park, I'll be like, "Where's Lucky? And, I don't know. I'm like, come on, man, you know where's that? Every time. And I was like, motherfuckers.
So we went out to AZ for one night to do a show. It was Duke from Psycho Realm. He had the Six Side Street Movement. Was it Six Side Street Movement?
Him and Frankie had Six Side Street Music. Or
yeah, some shit like that, right, dog? We went out there. We did a show out there, dog. You know what I mean? And I guess I partied a little too hard, and I ended up staying out there 2 years in the prison system. And we were supposed to it was just supposed to be one night. Like, we don't live in AC. We're going out there to bless you with a show and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I went out there with you fools, dog, and you guys went home. I didn't.
I know.
I stayed out there for 2 weeks. I partied too hard.
That was a long ass day.
I stayed out there for 2 years in the prison system. You know what I mean? I was like, hey, Mars, you left me.
You left me.
Hey, but I remember that night, and I remember we went into the vehicle that we had, and not everybody wanted to get high, but Mars was like, "Give me what you got."
They're intoxicated.
Because
I just want to have a good time.
I remember all the other fools that were with your side, bro. They were just like, "We ain't fucking with that fool. Lucky fucking with you and shit."
Yeah,
Mars,
played it off. I'm like, no, we ain't fucking, but Mars, what's up?
Yeah, and then Mars jumped in the round fly and he was
Why lie?
I remember we were in the parking lot, bro, and one of the cars that I had with my entourage of people, dog, you know what I mean? And Mars was like, let's get high.
Yeah, I want to
so high. And that high don't let you ever go to sleep.
Nah, that's why it's going on day.
And so from there, I went on a good one, bro. I was like, what do you mean the show's over with? The show has just begun. You know what I mean? And I ended up in another county out there in AZ, partying with some females, with my boys and shit. We were in a hotel room. Next thing you know, we getting raided, dog. Next thing you know, we all going to the jail, fucking county jail. Next thing you know it, I'm in a courtroom. You know what I mean? I was lucky to get 2 years. I won't ever step in AZ again, my boy. I love my boys from Arizona because a lot of these dudes support this channel right here, dog. But
everybody does it. It's just dope.
But Arizona, bro, they got a thing called no tolerance. And you get busted for anything in Arizona, I'm gonna tell you guys that are in here right now, dog, they ain't playing. I've never been scared. I got 13 years in the penitentiary, baby. I got 3 numbers, including that Arizona number I picked out there with you, dog. I wish you were there in the prison system because we could have made some nice spreads, bro. You know what I mean? I'd be like, hey, I got the homie Mars right here. I mean, you should have just been there for the spreads, bro. What the fuck, dog? I mean,
you should have just got high. Look at yourself.
Hey, bro, but that was a memorable night, dog, and so I haven't seen you since then, dog. You know what I mean?
I don't even remember that picture. It's me, you, Frankie, and
yeah, Egro, yeah. I got more pictures of us, dog, and I just sent it to her because I found it the other day, dog, and she sent it to you, and that's dope, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro, but so
you look good, though. Lucky you.
Huh?
You look good.
Yeah, you know, baby, you know, you go to prison, you don't age, dog.
No gay shit since I heard like a little gay conversation earlier, and I was like, no gay shit, but you look good.
Hey, what do you mean, dog? You saying I got a tight ass? You look tight good. Ass. That ass looks tight still. How you do all that prison time and that ass still fucking popped up like that? You know what I mean?
The first tight end with a loose ass. Huh?
Hey, Mars, what are you doing these days, bro?
Just working.
You were on top of the world with Legion of Slugs.
I'm still on top of the world.
Thank you.
But in the
there's different levels of being on top of the world.
Gotta get a hold of Frankie.
Frankie, I still talk to Frankie.
Me too.
Yeah.
He just texted me. You know Frankie's like a mad scientist.
He is.
Have you seen him now with the longest beard, like a wizard?
Yeah.
It's all gray.
It's not Frank. It's not Frankie Knuckles no more. It's Frankie Pistolas.
Frankie Pistols. Frankie Pistols.
Frankie Pistols. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? So I mean, what have you been doing all this time, dog?
Just working, man, and then with the kids, and that's about it. Real street legends.
You got any music popping out? What's cracking?
Yeah, so I'm working on my last album, I guess. My first album never came out though, but you know.
Why didn't the first album come out?
Because you know, I mean, just on the streets and shit.
Yeah.
But never got any like distribution or anything like that. Just, you know.
But now, but that was back then. But now
that was
you,
like fucking 20 years
you can
ago.
get your own distribution, baby. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
you know, you fucking TuneCore, fucking DistroKid. I mean, you can be your own distributor.
Gotta do all that footwork.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So you, I mean, do you have any beats on you right now that you can spit off a beat?
Nah.
You don't got no beats in your phone?
And my phone probably.
Yeah.
I just don't have time.
Oh, you gotta go.
Yeah, I got my shuttle parked outside.
You got a shuttle?
I got the tour bus, but nobody's in there.
You're driving a spaceship these days, huh?
Yeah, we literally had him drop by on his plane.
Hey, it's only.
I'm coming from fucking Westlake Village to see you.
Okay.
And I'm going back.
So it's kind of ironic how Mars is driving a spaceship now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Finally driving a spaceship.
Take a video of it.
Take a video of it. Hey, my boy, it's good seeing you, dog. I love you, my boy. I mean, when you're ready to come and bless us with your story, and with you need to come when you have music ready to perform, bro.
All right.
You know what I mean? Got you, baby. Mars, Westside
kid.
Rockwood. Let's go, baby. Los Chaotix, Legion of Slugs, all that shit. You already know what it is. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Back to the main scene. How you feeling?
Good.
You feeling good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Good.
Little buzzed? Hold on, let me see this.
A dinosaur.
You know, let's do this. Let's open up the phone lines. If you want to talk to Grumpy or if you want to talk to Little One, Westside Rockwood, let's do that right now. I'm going to open up the phone lines for you guys right now. You know what I mean? Let's do it like that. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me put the number in. You know what I mean? We'll open up the phone lines. If you have any questions, you know what I mean? Let's open up the phone line, baby. Let's go. Let me see. 1 second. Okay, I think the phone, the number's posted up. You guys want to call in? Let's do it. Let's do it. Phone lines are open right now. You guys want to call in and ask any questions? You want to talk your shit? You want to shoot your shot to Grumpy? You know what I mean? The phone lines are open.
Shoot their shot at you. Shoot their shot. That's my date. You guys need to stop.
Oh, I got my boy Oscar. What up, Oscar?
What's up, love?
Wait, hold on. You're not. Hold on. Let me plug you in. Hold on. What the fuck? Okay, go ahead. Talk, dog. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me fix this, dog. Hold on. Let me see. Hey, Oscar, what up, doggy?
What's cracking, Lucky?
How you doing, baby? How you doing out there in fucking? Where you at again, dog?
Oklahoma, dog, Muskogee.
Yeah, Oklahoma. What's cracking, dog?
That's the Oakley
Yeah, they're
homie.
right here. Checking out that fucking podcast over getting tatted out here.
Is that right? Yeah. Hey, Grumpy will fuck the shit out of you, bro. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm sorry, Grumpy. Is that why you're calling? Grumpy looks like a female that you ain't gonna like. No disrespect. You're not gonna F her. She's gonna F you. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah, low key, when you said that shit, I said, damn, if I was there, I already know all that shit was gonna be through me.
Yeah. What up, baby? Talk to us real quick, dog.
Nah, man, showing that love, man. Out here, fucking Oklahoma, telling them what's up about hood socks, man, putting them on.
That's right, baby. I got your package coming, dog. I love you, dog. I'm gonna get you the next phone call, dog.
Hell yeah, handle your business. Love
All right,
you too,
baby.
man. Are you?
You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
Hey, Lucky, fuck you, dog.
Hey, fuck you too, dog. I love you too, baby. Talk to me. Oh, that was it.
Oh, that was it.
Okay. Hold on. You're on Hoodstock. Talk to us. Okay, hold on. You're on Hoodstock. Talk to us.
What's up? This is Smiley from Roopstown. Hey, tell her how to show her shoes.
Show her shoes?
Which one?
Stop fucking playing with me. Hold the fuck up.
You want to see her shoes? You trying to give her a sock check, bro? Or what?
And I'm gonna show my feet because I got a nice one, nigga. Hold on, where do I show my shoes at?
Jimmy Choo?
Where? Here. Right here, baby.
What are those?
Jimmy Choo's.
Are those Pro Wings?
Jimmy.
Pro Wings. Who remembers Pro Wings? You're on Hoodstock. Talk to us.
Hey, what's up, homie?
What up, G?
What you up to?
What's that?
What you up to?
We chilling, baby. We right here in Hoodstock. What you got to say, dog? You live.
Faded or what?
Huh?
You faded or what?
Yes, sir. I'm faded.
Hey, I had a question.
Shoot it, dog. Oh, my God. Hold on real quick. I got to take a leak. Hold on.
Okay, who wants to die? Should I answer that phone? Who's calling? These nuts, bitch. No. Habla, cabrona. Dude. Dude.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
It's a lighter.
Clearly.
You know what? We just went off subject. It was the tequila and it was the Ciroc.
I wasn't even supposed to be on this.
You know, we weren't
like,
even supposed to be talking about half of the shit we talked about. We just buzzed, and we're acting like we're just kicking it.
I'm not buzzed yet. Shit.
I am. I've been here for a while.
You know, I
and
drink
we're
dark. Anyways, this is my bitch right here. I fuck with her. Heavy. We gutter babies.
Gutter from mud.
Hold on, let's see.
And whoever wants to talk shit, they come meet us.
Hell no. What the fuck?
Who's cheekies? Me?
Do away.
Oh, I wish I had the money though. I just want the money.
Grumpy looks like baby D. Ooh. I probably do. That's what I call my daughter.
She's gonna take your cookie, motherfucker. You better relax. She's gonna take that cookie, bitch.
I like to eat. Mm-hmm.
She's gonna take that cookie.
Every snack that's coming out. You right, I am, baby D.
Chill.
Shit.
Chill. I don't know. I can't even see. The laptop's on your side.
The caller was gonna ask Luck on a date.
The who? The what?
The guy.
The who what?
Much grumpy to little one.
What is that? I'm buzzed. I've been drinking.
Chocolate chip. Oh no, you know what? I love honey buns. And my favorite cookie is a white macadamia nut. Oh shit. Let me get off.
Take a seat with me, you know? Just right here. Please, por favor. Hey. Take a seat right here.
No, we'll get her on that one right there. Let's get her on that one right there if we get her. You know what I mean? All right, any more phone calls? Let's go before we end this bitch out. You know what I mean?
Talk your shit.
What we got? Where's the fight at? You're on Hoodstock. Talk to us.
Can I get a moment of your time?
Yes, sir. You can, dog. You on live.
What's up, my boy? Lucky, how you doing, big dog?
I'm doing good, baby. Talk to me, dog.
Hey, free sweet. Hey, shout out to Rockwood. Hey, but fuck the bullshit. You need your Playboy 80 pack and your low key, nigga, on me.
Okay, dog.
Hey, much love. Fuck you, Lucky.
I love you too, dog. All right, late, dog. You on the Hoodstocks? Talk to us. You on Hoodstocks? Talk to us. All right, cool. Hey, well, we are.
I don't know. Are they just mad because I don't want to talk war stories? I'm not gonna talk war stories and go to jail, fool. Like, what the fuck?
No, you good. Ain't nobody mad about nothing.
You just mad because we're not talking war stories. We're not.
Ain't nobody mad. I mean,
we're gonna clown and bullshit.
Yeah, clowning and bullshit. I think that's a fucking let's see. You on Hoodstock? Talk to us.
Hey, yo, Lucky.
What up, dog?
Hey, Lucky, what's the deal, man?
What up, fool?
Hey, what's the deal, my boy? Hey, I'm calling right here from Paso Robles, California. Nigga, I just want to know, bro. Hey, I send my love to you and your podcast.
I want to know, nigga, when you gonna have a norteño right there next to you, nigga?
Why, are you norteño or what?
Yeah, you already know.
Okay. I can have a norteño on here, dog. I ain't tripping, bro. You know what I mean? You know? Yeah, we can. I ain't check it out, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't my G. Check it out, dog. All the norteños that I've ever done time with, bro, there's always a mutual respect, bro. You know what I mean? You know, so I'll keep it mutual right here, baby. You know what I mean? You know, we can have one on, dog. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, you already know. I mean, I wouldn't be calling in if it wasn't like that. You feel me? You know, I send my love to all the people down there in Southern California. You feel me?
What
you know, the real ones. You feel me? The real ones. And I send my love to you niggas that are spreading the word, niggas that are spreading that positivity. You feel me? Really pushing some real ass shit. You feel me?
Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, dog. You know what I mean? And what hood you from? You in Norteño? What hood you from?
No, I'm out here from Gardens, bro. I'm from here.
Okay, that's what's up, my boy. Hey, dog. You give me a real one, and I'll have a real Norteño on here, dog. You know what I mean? One that's been through the battle tested, baby. You know what I mean? Bring them through, dog. I ain't tripping,
Yes,
dog.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, you guys enjoy the night. You feel me? I send mine to Lil One right there, Rockwood. You feel me? Hey, free sweets. You know what I'm saying? Do the
Free
thing.
sweets.
You feel me?
Yeah, free sweets. They saying that all the way up north too. That's what's up. I love you, my boy. Appreciate you, dog.
Hey, likewise, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, dog. And people are calling. You want to scoot back over here on this side like that? Yeah. Scoot that way. Yeah, that way right there.
It's because I'm trying to read.
Yeah, I know you're trying to. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
I'm trying to read over there with Grumpy. We're laughing together.
I was trying to get you squared back in on the camera. Anybody else want to call up? I mean, well, I'll have a motherfucking Norteño on here. You know what I mean? But I want a real one. I want the gangster one. You know what I mean? I want the fool to be. You know what I mean? That is known on the streets. You know what I mean? Let's have one of them on. You know what I mean? What's up? You on Hoodstocks? Talk to us.
Lucky, what's up, Holmes?
Just chilling right here in my drawers, dog. You know what I mean? Waiting for your phone call, baby. What's cracking, dog? You know what I mean?
Hey,
yeah.
This is your homie calling from Sacramento.
Okay.
Big fan, homeboy, from day one.
Sacramento, huh?
Yes, sir.
Sacktown, baby. What's cracking? Are you a Norteño too, doggy?
Well, let me just tell you like this. I'm not going to speak up too much, but I just retired 20 years from CDC.
Okay.
Free sweets, number one.
Free sweets.
That's obvious.
Absolutely, my G. And salute to you, my boy, for serving your 20 years, my boy. Did you serve your 20 years on a solid program?
Absolutely, sir. You know, I mind my P's and Q's. I stepped when I didn't get tripped, and I didn't trip when I didn't get stepped on.
There you go, baby. Let's go, doggy. Let's go, dog. Sacramento, doggy.
And number one, I want to show love to all the raza like you do. I want to appreciate it. I can't tell you enough words how much all the podcasts lately that everybody's stepping up. We're Brown first.
Yeah, bro.
I've always done my program like that. And believe me, I've been through the disciplinary process myself many, many times. But my skin comes first. Believe that.
There you go, baby.
But again, I just want to commend the little one. Pretty sweet. Lucky, I love you. I love your program. No disrespect, but this one time and one time only. Fuck you, homeboy.
There you go, baby. That's how I know you love me, dog. I love you too, dog. There you go.
Orale. I'll be back, homeboy. You take it easy. Stay up, homie.
You too,
and we
G.
need you more. We need you more than once a week, big dog.
I'm sorry about that, dog. You know what I mean? But I got these babies, dog, that need food. But I'm gonna get a cracking, dog. I'm gonna step it up, dog. I was caught up in because I took time off, dog. You know what I mean? And I fell behind on a gang of bills just to take my time off to do this shit, dog. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna, yeah, dog. I got you, dog. I love you, my boy. Thank you, dog.
Hey, and I got love right back. But I need your tank tops. You're back. I need your T-tops back, homie.
All right, baby. I got you, doggy. Love,
All
respect,
right, stay
dog.
up, guys.
You too, dog. That's dope, dog. I love these phone calls. You on Hoodstocks Tacos, baby.
Lucky, coño. It's been a long time.
I love this dude right
How
here.
are you?
I've been good, bro. I've been working. You know what I mean, like a fucking slave into the trade. I've been doing the graveyard, dog, which is a whole different animal, baby. You know what I mean? You know, but
I understand, man. I understand. That's a good guy. You're a good man. You know?
I try to be.
A lot of guys that's good, man. A lot of guys, they don't have the balls to go out there and do what a man's supposed to do, you know. They like to sit at home and complain.
Yeah.
But you're a good guy, you know. I just want to say happy birthday to my little tiger. She's a good girl, you know. She takes care of your boy Tony, you know. And I want to say, also want to say to Little One and all the ladies out there that find the hustles to make the money, you know. You got to do it, you know.
I want to buy a tiger.
I got a lot of tigers.
Sell me a tiger.
I'm a one tiger man, you know.
Oh.
I only live for one tiger. She takes care of me, so I can't go wrong, you know. Anyways, I want to say, Lucky, I love you, man. I love the show. You keep moving. Top of the world, Papa.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, brother. I love you too, bro.
All right, coño.
Yeah, what coño? Yeah, I love that dude right there. He calls every time, you know what I mean? It's just a reminder and a blessing to keep doing what we do right here, baby. You know what I mean? I love you guys, dog. My Goonies, you know what I mean? Everybody that supports this channel and shit. I know I've been slacking on the pimping, but we back, baby. Let's go. What else we got right here? Hold on. You on Hood Stocks?
Hello?
Talk to us.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi, I had a missed call from this number.
Sorry, Karen. We called you by accident.
Okay.
She did not have a missed call from this number. Keep it calling. We got some more phone calls. Let's go. Let's get these more phone calls in. You know what I mean? I don't know. Hello? That was the homie right there. Somebody talking shit. You know what I mean? There we go. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us, baby.
Tu papi muñeño?
I'm gonna do that on your next one.
You should.
I'm gonna call and I'm gonna just.
I love the crank calls, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna act like I'm fucking answering to a Craigslist ad.
Hey, you're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us, baby.
Yo, what's up, Lux, man? Glad to see you back on, man. I just want to say that for Little One, your stories, man, just stay up. Don't let nothing get you down. And, they're real touching to my sisters and everybody, you know what I mean? Because we went through some struggles like that, too. But you stay strong, and it's crazy out here. This ain't heaven, and just stay on your grind.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. Coming straight up on Ontario, I'm out.
That's right, baby. Appreciate you, doggy.
All right, homie.
Be easy, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I like the feel good phone calls. I mean, they're always just like, it feels good to get a phone call with just like some positive shit. You know what I mean? Because this road is full of negative shit. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You can get consumed by the bullshit. You on a Hood? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh shit, hold on. You on Hood Stocks? What up? Wait, hold on. Oh shit. You on Hood Stocks? Talk to us. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us. Oh, you need this phone? You don't need this phone, girl. Yes, I do. No, you don't.
That's the trap.
George is blowing you up, girl.
Jorge. It's Jorge. Jorge.
It's blowing you up, girl. You out, my boy? All right, baby. Be easy, dog. Yeah. Okay. Hey, well, I appreciate everybody tapping in today. This has been, hold on, one last phone call. Hood Stocks, what up? You talk to us.
Fuck you, Lucky.
Okay. What else you got to say, baby? Okay, there it is there. Last phone call of the night. Hey, ends with a fuck you, Lucky, and that's love, respect. Little One, I just want to thank you so much for blessing the platform with your story, girl, giving us your time out your weekend to come through and fuck with us, you know what I mean? Anything you'd like to say? I don't want you to give all your plugs. I want you to, how people can follow the Real Street Legends, everything, you know what I mean?
Well, on my IG, I have, on my bio, I have the Real Street Legends page, IG on it. I don't have a website for it as I don't do it as a business to make money and profit off of it. It's only done and when I sell merchandise when I'm going to do an event, which would be coming up, which is for Christmas. And other than that, that's it. And thanks everyone for listening and tuning in.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, everybody give it up for Lil One WS ROCKWOOD, baby. We are out here. Thank you for tuning in with us. We'll be back next weekend. Let's go.